Going, boys. Oh my goodness, my soul yearns for even more of a nappy time, but that ain't happening tonight. Oh, cauldron. The good potions, big. Oh, okay, good. Let's switch. Let's make the switch. Let's make that shuffle. Let's make the switch. I have to be playing subtlety tonight, man. How's it going? Pretty tired, but otherwise good. Playing subtlety as RASZAGETH. It's actually pretty fun as sub, surprisingly. I am an outlaw main, by all accounts. However, RASZAGETH requires that subtle touch. So we're gonna be playing on sub. How you boys all doing? Yo. Jake, let me know how the audio is. I tried outlawing the key. I just don't do anything compared to Sin. I just don't do anything else to compare it to Sin. Is it just because you haven't played Outlaw so far much? You just play more Sin than anything? Because I mean, Sin can do well. It's just a lot of people play Outlaw because it is good. It's just could be like you build or like. It could be multiple things, but hey, if maybe your gear, like maybe you're a super giga gear with like mastery, or like actually no, I was gonna say like maybe the gear difference, but even then, I don't even know if that's true anymore, because all three specs are basically the same. Everybody is crit, and then maybe a little bit of versa, a little bit of mastery, a little bit of haste, a little bit of crit. Literally, if you go crit mastery, you can play all three specs simultaneously. It's so weird. I think it's just an issue of me not playing Outlaw, and yeah, audio is good, awesome. Yeah, Outlaw is definitely like one of those sort of weird specs. Is BM in a good place? I think so, Crowfather. I think so. Yes, I believe so. Because it's gotten 5% buff, and it's really good once you get the RASZAGETH bow. Like, it really picks up seam, because you get more auto attacks, more procs, more damage, but also more procs for your pet. And it does a lot of good single target damage, it's competitive. And it's not bad in AoE either, like it's a solid spec. Yeah, they're really gotten a lot better, man. They really did a good job like trying to bring all the specs close to one another. Even little by little. Definitely done a good job with it. My sub gear is insane though, 34% crit, 10% haste. Yo, okay, hold on. I also have 10% haste. You know what would be optimal haste for sub? None. That's actually how it is for every spec of Rogue right now. No haste. No need. More mast. More crit. More versa. No haste. 30% mastery? That's pretty good. You basically got the same stats as me, man. Let's go. I do have a little bit of haste though, because like auto attack ring is big. Because you do auto attack fast with your daggers. I don't think it's a lot of your damage output with daggers, but if you get that auto attack trinket too, like the current, that's also really good for sub. Alright, chat, I'm gonna jump in the Discord call. We'll see what's going on. Maybe it'll be like really buck wild over here. Maybe it'll be relaxed, who knows. If it works. If it works. Okay, I don't think Discord is working for me. Oh. Clear it up. I may be pretty low on potions tonight, chat. I may need to actually get some potions at some point.
Alright, chat. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. We're all chatters.
Let's go.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I'm just running like 2 hours of sleep.
It's okay,
Turn on 2 hours of sleep, chat.
Your raid chat's here for you, don't worry.
Dude, I don't even have push to talk. It's just... I don't even have that. That's a problem.
You got a pedal.
Wait, did we drop potions back there by Brute?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jumping on.
Yeah.
2 hours of sleep, boys.
I'm at RASZAGETH.
The one, probably 1 minute wings, give it a full effect 2 minutes. Yes, in 10:07. So it's not in right now, but it's like that over in the PTR. But that's not the final build of Paladin either. So like, that's gonna be only one of the many different additions in there. But not yet, not in yet. Oh my god, chat running alone Beardo tonight. Can't guarantee that there won't be some straight mustache hairs tonight. My god, dude. He's like all about beard oil, dude. I even told him, like, I don't even use beard oil. Like, what are you on about? Out of here, Yura. Get out of here, man. I have beard oil, but I don't even use it, man. I forget to use it every time.
Is it mean if it's accurate?
No,
Oh my god.
it's just true.
Out of here. Perma muting myself, man. Perma muting myself. Cutting my mic off in Discord for forever. We going dead? But yeah, Paladin 1 minute wings is gonna be pretty nutty, Nathan. I think it's gonna be good overall for the Paladin because they're removing Sarah from Tomb. They're downclocking Sarah and everything. What?
You don't want to bottom pull?
I want a what? I'm sorry?
You don't want to use your DPS pot on pull?
I do. I have it. Oh my god.
Someone said, you said it on the stream. Just making sure. We want a pot on pull.
2 hours. You're not in it on the stream, are you?
Are you stream? Are you
Wait,
Stream sniping.
Okay, I don't... You're confusing me, man. I'm literally running on 2 hours of sleep. Did I? I don't think I said that, but... No, I'm checking my macro.
Dow's lost in the sauce right now. Just don't talk to him.
No, I am actually lost, dude. I'm like running no sleep whatsoever. I apologize. I'll try to be a functional member of society, or at least a straight for the night.
I got 2 words for you. Coffee and a milk.
Yeah.
Oh,
First part I agree with. Second part is sketchy.
A Turkish coffee.
Yeah, the second part is the
Fleeting elemental potion of ultimate power.
That's how
Fleeting.
you get the Hershey squirts, man.
Okay, I think I got
That's
it.
how you get immediate absorption of the caffeine.
Okay, I'll just pay attention to see if the potions are actually doing anything. Get ready to say Paladin, hopefully not a Paladin. Oh, John, how good would that be, dude? Imagine in PvP you're playing Paladin, you juke past the poly, you shadow mill the poly, then blast the guy every minute, stun him, blast him, big wings, big damage, absolutely obliterate him.
Gash and baby cock.
That would be something. That would be something. Oh, man.
I'll try it. I'm officially ready now.
I've been ready for this.
Panda? We could go Panda.
Went through Lurson's fridge one time. Was looking for some milk, and there was just like tequila bottles everywhere.
Look at Janai. I kind of like the Janai look.
And I pulled the milk out, and I found a picture of his world.
Look at it. It's fantastic.
We're gonna give it a go.
Nothing to do about your warlock, though, huh?
I didn't hear that part.
He says the picture is there, but
Wait, don't forget Evo.
Ah. Chat.
we're not dying of breath.
This is RASZAGETH.
Jinxed it.
It's a really fun fight, actually. Really fun fight. I like it a lot.
Take thumbs out.
Okay, potion was used. Good. 'Cause last time, Lurson really gave me a lot of grief about not using a potion. I was trying to figure out my macros if they work or not, and we got her while we're at it.
Plant maker?
Back. Let's drink it. Maybe. No. He's DC.
Play no.
Hey, dead. Roof torch value.
Thumbs out.
I think Clay had his hand on his dick. So it's like,
That Amaranth stream.
No cap was queuing up Baby Shark on the Spotify.
Can we get an EMZ there?
Get in for push. This one is gateway into spark spots. Get buffs on him, please. This one will hurt. Bombs and breath. Big breath. It's going right. Bait circles first, and then we'll get in for push. Get it now.
So this one, chat, we're gonna do a shadow step
It's
with
coming.
these wins. There's a specific way we deal with every single one of these wins as a rogue. At least with how we're doing it right now. We have a very, very specific way of how we're dealing with every one of these wins.
Get to the spark spot.
There's a lot of wins. We're trying to see if we can make it only have like 4 wins. Basically.
Breath coming.
Trying to limit the amount of wins we have. Okay. Big.
I think it went off.
Spark went off.
Okay, we're dead. I was gonna say for a sec, maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we'll live this. Let's get one more grief torch. Damn.
Nope, taking per.
All right.
Spam too.
Potions are being used. So we do have unused potions going. Last time we were trying to do this, like very, very first night. I just didn't have the macro set up, and then Larson kept giving me grief afterwards. Trying to explain to the guy, hey, made a mistake. Sorry, was trying to solve a bunch of other stuff. Good thing we solved it, right? Alright. I am at some point gonna need to pour it out and grab a potion close. Dude, it's not even close. We need to see the intermission. Apparently the P1 or like P1 intermission, what I heard. Like P2, P3, and the last phase are apparently like a lot easier. Like the fight gets easier as the further you see it. Doesn't mean it's not gonna take a lot of pulls. Still, it's like people are in about a ballpark of like 300 or so pulls or so. So it's gonna take a while to like learn to fight. But apparently, like the first portion of the fight, a lot of wipes happen in that, like just surviving that part. I don't remember if it's just P1 and intermission as like does that count together, or if it's just this one right here that's like the hardest part. But we haven't seen intermission, we haven't really seen P2, haven't really seen P3, haven't seen last phase or anything yet. This is gonna take a bit. I didn't play too much attention to Overwatch scene, but Blizz just hanging out of the park with the season tuning pass they did. Didn't they do like a big Mercy nerf that people were like complaining about? Like I don't even hang out much on like the what's it called? What's the word? I don't really pay attention to Overwatch like you said, but I know that a lot of people apparently complain about the Mercy change. I don't know exactly what changed. Just remember, I just know people were very, very unhappy about it. Good opener, jeez. I could just get a bunch of like weapon master procs. It's massive.
Breath coming. Going left. Spark spots. Get in for push.
So the first push chat, we're just gonna shadow step and vanish ambush. First vanish ambush, then shadow step. And we just keep stabbing. Chipping away the boss little by little.
Breath coming. Get in for push.
So this one we port. So about kind of getting lined up when you take the gate. I really should keep buying the gate or something, shouldn't I?
Get your response.
I just don't know where. I just don't have a key buying right now.
Hurt. Bombs and breath. Bombs out. Breath mid.
Don't take that, don't take that.
Got a dead, got a 2 dead. Okay, oh, we're all dead. Did I have a spark go off? We did have a spark go off. Okay. Yeah, the sparks are going to be very, very, very important.
Of the platform. I didn't expect it to be that
One of
far.
the things that a lot of people have done, chat, is people went torrent for this fight, so they could use that War Stomp ability to CC sparks, or at least like stomp them. That or Blood Oath in order to like purge sparks. Because you gotta interrupt them, you gotta hit them with like some kind of a crowd control, knockback, anything to deal with it. So I've been trying to like pay attention to like how are we doing it? Are we getting past the sparks? Do we not have enough to see? Because I do play Nightborn, it's not really super useful. In terms of like with the most useful ratio for this fight, the slow doesn't really break the orbs. It just does a little bit damage to them. But it is something I'm trying to gauge, like, if this becomes like a consistent thing, like, maybe we'll go Torrent for a couple of weeks, man. That could be something. But yeah, what did they do, Jake, in terms of pass? What is the tuning pass right now? Because I know the meta is very different. It's like you have 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 healers, instead of the 2 tank, 2 healer, 2 DPS. Or maybe it was like 3 tank at some point. Because I know at some point it was a pretty big tank meta.
But spread number 2, that one hurts. You know, sparks.
But I'm not gonna pretend like I know that game super well. It's fun, but it's oh, is that early? Feel the pain, 0 spare binds. Yeah, that's how it is for me usually, man.
That's right. The right shirt.
Oh,
Like 124.
that was a lot of damage.
Bucks. Push. Get him up. Yeah.
Shadow check the first one. Shadow step. So we give him the big old guzzle.
Bombs out. Get in for push. This is gateway into spark spots. Use defensives to get.
Also,
through
you
this
totally
one.
nerf some buffs. That's cool.
Spark spots.
It's gonna be baby cake rally, personal, Zephyrs, and rewind. Pasta.
Use quick. And we have bombs and breath. Bombs out. Dodge breath. It's left. Good. Alright. Dodge circles first, and we'll get in for push. Alright, get in. Push.
This is a double shadow step. If I time it right, I don't have to like worry about the movement at all.
Bombs out. And into spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. Get these quick, and then we have a breath. Breath
God,
is
I'm in
right.
front of it. Oh no. Oh, at least the breath is like super consistent in terms of like where it is. And this one I cloak. I would just cloak that. So we're gonna go flying.
Breath.
Oh, that one would normally cloak.
Bombs out.
Yeah, it's dead. Unfortunate. The tuning is like plus 20 heroes at once, such a big patch? Really? Is it gonna be big meta changing? Or is it just like,
Right.
is it like WoW patches where they're just like buffing the ones that are underperforming, nerfing the ones that are overperforming kind of deal? Like how they doing it?
You sure are using that trinket though last night? What to do with that?
I don't know, man. It just seems to be off cooldown a lot.
Let's see your damage.
Not as high as other people's. It's pretty high.
Yeah, look
I
at,
got some low damage
look
numbers.
at Lucy's top damage. I mean, I
Did you get to the O yet? Cutting edge? Is that what you mean? Nah, not at all. This is the first time we're really doing like, I think it's like second night or third night we don't actually like RASZAGETH progression. No. How's the fellow in raid? It's picked it up. Yes, it's super easy to play on plus. It's not the worst in raid. It's not the highest damage output from what I can understand in pure single target. They have been trying to amplify their single target damage a little bit, but they are definitely a much better like a cleave and AoE spec, I'd say.
Pops up every time, glows.
A much better one. They're not the worst in pure single target, but they're definitely not like above anybody. overall in raid, they're not that bad. Because a lot of the fights, a lot of the cleave in this fight specifically,
Every time that it pops up,
is a lot of cleave fights in this one, in this raid. So it does end up helping. Count the odds? No, I did, but not as much, no. I did a little bit, but not that much. Like, I messed with it a little bit. We did a dungeon on stream one time with CTO, Count the Odds build. And it's alright, like, it works okay. I think it's much better in pure single target. It can do well in AoE. But then you kind of like, you're trying to really bank up on the idea that you'll get a lot of good rolls. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like, if you get a bunch of god rolls, 5 buff from ambushes, oh, it's so good. But it's really RNG. I like it though, but I do prefer pistol, I think. I think the consistency is there. It's something that yeah. I do think CTO is easier to play. Much, much easier. It is more of them setting the all the offensive and defensive ultimates that were being used properly and making them use faster because current meta is first support ult equals win. Okay, I see. Yeah, that seems like a good change then. Wish I knew the details of it all. Alright, boys, another pull. We gotta get on this first platform as soon as possible.
Bombs out. Dodge breath. Right, mid.
Ran off the platform.
What the fuck was that?
You follow the platform?
Off the platform.
Ah?
Yeah, dude. Just had to make sure you guys didn't get that extra bomb in. Which fuck was that, dude?
You get an external from you, please.
Hunter flying is a 10.0.7 feature, Euro.
That's
the
that's
breath.
sport special, man.
Yeah, the breath was real close to me, so I tried to get like cute and get really on the edge, and I got a little too cute.
Euro had a bad opener, and he said, "I'm dying." So pause the wipe here.
That might also be true. I call that the Nick maneuver.
Push 2. Gateway into spark spots.
Looks like they want to sketch one with a gate. It should be fairly clean.
Defensive.
Sometimes it is.
Bombs out and breath. Touch breath. Right.
Stop going to the right.
You afraid of the abyss below you?
Hey,
I'm
bait the
swerving.
funnels. Bait the funnels to left us.
Get in now.
So this double shadow step. The open mobility will be good enough here. Oh god. I hate when it does that. Just turns you around on the boss. It does do that sometimes. It all depends where the boss is like positioned. That was spooky. That was very, very spooky. I didn't like that.
Get to spark spots. Bomb
Scary.
Outside. Stay alive. You just got something you need to. Breath. Mid. Get it back in. Push back.
Look, this one.
30 seconds until next push.
Right down the middle.
And then next one, I think we do cloak, and then we do everything. Here, honestly, we should be able to push the boss before we get the next breath, or next wings. That's essentially what we're trying to do. As best as we can.
Breath.
You don't really want the next set of wings at all,
We need to be
if
pushing.
you can help it. Be able to maybe push. I have a vanish shadow step if I need to. We could get back on the boss. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, there we go. Am I the only one? No! Me both! We both went flying with that shadow step. Oh no, dude. Is it because the boss moved? Is that what happened? Oh, everybody went flying actually.
Is there a way to avoid that right there?
Wow.
So
Oh,
boss
you're
turned
sub.
around.
Yeah, we're subbing this one.
2 rows of myself just went eating off the side.
That's funny.
You don't get that push ever.
Oh, I
I think it's probably the boss turning when he's transitioning, isn't it? That's crazy.
If he is dead though in the first phase.
Never noticed it. Yeah, on this fight you had to be sub. Normally I'm outlaw for everything. I think outlaw would be fantastic for this fight because as you get pulled back, you grapple back in. You can go for like a real long grapple and really just cuts down the time you spend like getting pushed back. Because like while you're being pushed back, you grapple, and the grapple, like once you establish a location, it doesn't really have like a maximum range, or it has like a really big max, like bigger max range that it tells you what you can do. Like you can literally go like 40 yards, get pushed 60 yards, and it will still reel you in. It's so nice. And I think as long as it plays consistently, maybe it would be good for this fight. But
We should make it
for this fight, I'm sub because sub is a lot better for the shields. Whenever RASZAGETH on platforms outside of the first one, she gets the big shield and you gotta burst it down. Subtlety always has a cooldown for it. Always. So you can literally just like hold back your CDs and then just go mad damage into a what is it, dance together with secret technique. So roughly 30 seconds or so. It's just really good for like breaking through the shield specifically. And then the rest of your damage is like decent single target.
Kind of a shame we didn't have one in Group 2 for something to
This would have just been a series of sighing.
This.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, a lot of broken knives and a lot of sighing.
Get out of the circle, get out of the circle, get out of the circle, get out of the circle.
It's just fucking Christ.
If you still got Hall of Fame down, how many guilds kill the WoW? This week you still can. If you kill the boss this week, as a horde you can. Now the question is though,
Fucking stupid, I don't understand.
does
It's like
Hall of Fame
stepping
still
that Lego,
work
taking that Lego and shoving
as
it
top
up your ass? That's
100
my
guilds
favorite Lego.
and top 100 like alliance guilds and horde guilds, or is it just top 200 guilds? Because I heard that apparently they changed. I heard two ways. I heard that it's still like guild separation. You still got 100 alliance, 100 horde, and I also heard that there's going to be 200, the top 200 guilds of any faction. So on the horde, if it works how it has been, this will be the final week to get it. So I don't think we'll be able to do it just because we haven't seen like anything beyond like a little bit of intermission, just barely intermission.
They won't show up until the end. Okay. Bombs.
So not 100% of this one.
Ka-ching.
Sparks.
So technically we could do it this week if we played well. That's a big if though. Pretty big ask. If and only if we play like gods.
Bombs out. For breath.
I believe. I don't think so. I don't think we can do it, Chad. Like unless we get some real big progression and we just start overtiming super hard, I don't think we do it. Like just being realistic with you boys.
Sparks, and then bombs and breath. Bombs out. Dodge breath. It's going right. Dodge puddles first. Bait
Base
them.
circles left. Base circles left, guys.
Get in now.
Much better.
So this is just a double shadow step. I'll try to stay on the boss best we can.
Breath coming.
Nice. Want to basically reduce our downtime away from the
Bombs
boss
out.
the best we can.
Get to spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. Clear these and we're dodging breath. Push back.
This one we just cloak. Don't do anything with this one.
Going.
Down the middle.
It's out.
Use those trinkets.
I think we beat it. But practice is good here. If we're not, we're gonna be able to quite get it.
Mid. Push back 5.
Yes, popping up.
Say.
Technically, we did it.
Timer.
Technically, we did push the boss, I think. Like, technically, we did push the boss.
Should say.
We did do it, technically. I mean,
movement works.
kind of works. I didn't get my weak card to work, though.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's 100 total, but I can't be wrong. Is it just 100 total of Alliance and Horde? That would be interesting, actually, if they downgraded to 100. I was thinking that maybe if they did do anything, they probably should do it to 200. You know, because we got Alliance, we got Horde, and everybody. But, you know, there's different ways of doing it. I don't think there's a wrong way of doing it. I believe it. We'll see, man. We'll see. But that's the intermission phase. So the intermission phase is very similar. You'll just have an extra add. One is going to be frosty. One is going to be fire. They have different mechanics depending on which side you're on. Now, I don't really know. Oh, you can actually see exactly what they do. Frostforged Zealot and Flamesword Herald. So we get the blue one. Blast players with a blast or frost, inflicting frost damage, absorbing healing received after 10 seconds. Shroud shatters, inflicting frost damage to all players. So he's like we gotta kill this man as quickly as possible. Yeah, definitely gotta blast him as soon as we can. He's prio. Definitely prio. Top of the meters? Yeah, it's just Greek Torch. It's just all Greek Torch. Alive at the very end. Is he alive too? We're just torching people, man. We're just griefing the whole time. Just two rogues griefing the raid. Can you believe it?
First breath of the fight is kind of crazy in my opinion, but
I shot a bomb and didn't get my personal data in the first set.
Shows you getting hit by a breath.
I feel like if you're gonna have a guy named Pogfliction here, might as well go full affliction.
See him dying to static charge.
My bad, I was gonna pause us. Sorry, I was hovering your name.
Trojan bites are pretty
Yeah, static charge.
hefty, huh?
I was dodging the swirlies and
Not bad.
DPSing and hit my personal thing off.
Can I get some more lock cookies, please?
I wasn't 100% topped, so I die.
Gracias.
I do want to try simming my character, boys.
Philosophy, we're gonna have
There is a build. I do want to see if I can make an alteration. See Warcraft logs to make a way to see logs without PI. I think it's a good change. Because there's a lot of logs right now that do use PI, and players are just trying to learn like how well can I play my spec. Right, that's all they're trying to do is figure out how well can I play the spec that I'm playing right now. Can I improve? Can I play better? So giving them an opportunity to like see the logs without PIs, so they can really compare their performance against like every other character that isn't using PI. I feel like it does help clean things up, because the way some classes play with PI compared to without PI is very different. What are your thoughts on that, boys? Laura, how's it going, fam? How you doing? Running on 2 hours of sleep, but we're in. 2 hours of sleep, but we're still here. Struggling. Trucking on. How you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. Checked out patch 10.07 earlier, or on PTR. Checked out the new Vaults area. It's pretty cool. Checked out Paladins. Dude, I'm so excited for Paladins, man. New main on the rise, dude. New main on the come up.
Into spark spots.
Oh yeah, I need to check weaker after this one.
These and then we have pushback.
Coming back.
Yeah, I messed up my go completely. That's unfortunate.
Let's go out.
Some changes this game lately. In 10.05 or 10.07? 10.07 they are, I mean, they're adding like a new zone. And it's gonna be fantastic for like gearing ults and stuff. It's really good for gearing ults. Like every mob drops you like a ton of that elemental currency. So like catching up with gear is fantastic. Plus you also can
Pushback 2.
get literally item level drops on those mobs. Like you'll get like catch-up gear
Gateway and
that can be
spark
sent to your
spots.
ults, and you can turn into like the good purple primalist gear, whatever you call it.
Bombs and breath. Clear these. Bombs out. Breath coming. It's last. Mid.
The worst part about this fight is I can't use
Baits are
mobility
on the ground,
unless it's like
and get
for the
into
wins.
push.
I guess all I can do is sprint, which kinda
Ready,
sucks.
Go. Get in.
This is one where we double shadow step.
Breath.
I'd be
Mid.
not out of range.
Bombs go out.
Personal with the bomb. Your low health stone on top.
Everyone else. Spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside.
That's a cheat death. That's unfortunate.
Breath. Back to 4. Res. Bombs out.
Just a wipe.
Yeah, definitely a wipe. Some people are dead.
How do you feel about moving him to the 2-minute mark there? So that kind of overlap where everybody died.
We cheating death at the end there, probably not optimal. As Mythic Dathia, we down Kurog today and due to start Dathia tomorrow. Any specific tips to help you guys out? For Dathia, it's a lot of it is it's very similar to Heroic in terms of like how you do the platforms. I think what helped out a lot is just making sure that we have cooldowns for the platforms, but also keeping a couple of classes on Dathia the entire time, like pure single target. But a lot of it comes down to coordination, because what you have to do in order to like spawn the ads, you no longer spawn them by yourself. You got to spawn the ads consistently as platform ads come up. You know, those ads that you'll kill and then send you to the platform with the wind, with an explosion. You have to spawn them yourselves. So you get the debuffs with the sparks. The first one, we duplicate it. And then we kind of just like try to get the first ad out, but then we don't immediately put all our sparks into the first ad. We put most of them into one, couple into the next guy. The next set of sparks come out, we summon the first ad, couple into the further one. So we basically spread them out little by little. It's a lot of it will come down to just like that group, like being able to spread, being able to put in the sparks. But every time you put in a spark into an ad, you take raid-wide damage and it stacks. So don't go above 2 stacks. So there's a lot of coordination that is required. You still gotta DPS the boss the entire time, but there'll need to be like a coordination that's like, okay, Joey, you go. Albert, you go. You'll need to really call people out to like figure out who's going first, who's going next.
Yeah.
The better you can like call out for people to like go in, the easier I think it's gonna be. It's an extra little mechanic that is gonna require some coordination though. That's like the hardest part, but the rest of the fight is like really easy. Once you get the pacing for the sparks and which ones you put into the ads and which ads you're summoning at which timing, it gets much easier afterwards.
Seems safe.
Sounds like a raid intensive fight. Yeah, having like a 21st person, like if you have 20 people in a raid and you have one person maybe watching the stream calling who should be putting the sparks first, may not be the bad idea. Like having somebody just like everybody focus on just doing the mechanics, doing the boss, and then someone else to just call stuff out that isn't in the raid. May not be the worst idea. Back after a match, I almost said Drago. Oh, it's so fun. I mean, no, I looked at the hell out of awards, especially how good this season is. No, lifted the hell out of awards. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Yo, hope it was good. Yo, what's up, Gabriel? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome.
I'm working on it.
Hope you're doing good, my guy. RASZAGETH Storm Meter.
People changing the names.
The mine is loaded. Mine is good. Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can update my build a little bit here, chat.
It's loading right now.
Which spec for Rogue is the best in general for Rogue? I'm new to the game.
Yeah, no, might have been
I would
screwed up
start off with
association.
Assassination. It's a fantastic spec for a new player. It's very straightforward. You have great output, great single target damage. But if you want the spec I think that is best for like the current content in the current tier right now, I would say Outlaw is really, really good at the moment. I'd say Outlaw Rogues are really, really good. I think I like him quite a bit.
Volatile section.
Yeah, I see it. I see it now. I'm gonna send it.
It will add an extra space.
Alright. After this P, you should be able to edit it.
Trying to figure out how did I have the talent build set up before? Sorry, chat, I'm confusing myself here a little bit. Oh yeah, I have all kinds of weird now.
Alright, go ahead, P.
Yes, probably other, because I think that whole assignments back goes on.
Yeah, if you gotta take bait and look around.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can set my character. Sorry about that. Have you tried? Have you heard about the Luck and Heroic Cast today? No, I have not. Tell me what you got. I think the best and the worst feeling is when you get the boss skill, but you had the worst pull out of 50. Yeah, dude, honestly, that's how it is for me, man. I'm like, oh, bad pull, bad set of rolls, we're killing it tonight. Honestly, every time I have like the worst, I play the worst whenever we get our kills. Like on the kill, it's my worst performance. When it's a wipe, I'm playing like out of my mind, dude, out of my skull. But as soon as like it's like a kill pull, I'm like, oh my god, looking back, I'm just playing like garbage. So I feel you in that one, Laura. I feel like everybody feels the same way. One shot prime accounts with 8 people because 2 randoms left. One was a heal, one was a DPS. 3 Dathia boons, 1 Whisper Incarnate. Ow, that's nutty. 3 Dathia boons, 1 Whisper Incarnate, 4 out of 3 classes done. Hell, that's actually really good, huh? That's like quite a bit. What the hell? That's a lot. I gotta figure out how can I do a Thieves Versatility build.
My gaming world first t-shirt.
Can I maybe like remove acrobatic strikes? Because I need to get Whirling Poisons, huh? So maybe put this here. Oh, okay, that's how I do it. Okay, let me try simming it again. I'm trying to figure out like if I mess up the build a little bit, change it a bit, and pick up Whirling Poison because that also does damage for Dark Brew. I wonder if that'll be better.
Just ask them if we can be their group too.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's try that.
You guys are.
We'll have a summon while we pull. Parts 15 and Kurag, sad, but we killed it, who cares? Exactly. Killed the boss, that's the only part that matters, honestly. That's what the most important part.
Poison, he's just an aggressive.
Take the victories where you can.
leader. Wow.
He's no Sabutai.
He's not Seb for sure. That's your first Seb. Actually, I'm not surprised. Sparks? Push.
Does Spark go off? Unfortunately.
How?
Okay.
Rip. Dead. Yeah, I need to get myself more Dathia's trinkets, Jake, because we were trying to do Diurna, and I was like, man, how can I parse on Diurna at all? Like, is there a way for me to parse whatsoever? Can't really parse properly. Can't really parse unless you get yourself that trinket. Then it's a big one.
I was trying to press my button, but there's GCD.
Is that not Sim? Oh my god, dude. So I'm trying to see if I can maybe swap out Talon's chat. I'm trying to see if I can swap out maybe that extra range on acrobatic strikes for more virulent poisons damage because of the dark brew interaction that poisons have with this Talon right here. Your attacks deal nature damage or bleed damage. Your attacks that deal nature damage or bleed damage will not deal shadow damage. Shadow damage is increased by 10%. And then you can amp the poison damage by 10%. So I'm wondering if that could let me squeeze out just a little bit more damage but not have that same reach. Apparently it is a little bit better. By 127 DPS. So maybe we try it. Because I don't really know if my poisons are that hard hitting, but maybe we do it. I did 18k DPS as a demo on Council, by the way. Absolutely pumped the hell out of him. Hell yeah, man. Let's go. Mad. Massive, massive, massive. It counts as a fun fight. It's a nice little parse.
Bombs out. Breath. Xbox. Hit these. Push back now. Breath. Bombs out. Breath. Okay.
Look, like you can be literally, as long as you're right, not in front of the breath, literally in front of the breath.
Gateway.
You're mostly chilling.
Response.
I'm a little afraid of the boss's position here, though. Oh god, I'm so dead. Oh, I'm so dead.
It's quick, telling you bombs and breath.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, Spark's in the
out.
back.
Dodge
That's my
breath.
fault. That's mine.
Mid.
That's my Spark. Yeah, that's mine.
Homies. Where was that one?
Was there one really far out? Because I
Yeah.
didn't see the melee.
Yeah, that was mine. It is a gate play. I'm gonna be a bit more careful with that one.
The other thing that's happened a few times, if it's coming for whatever reason way out, especially on the one bad set.
Honestly, I think it's a lot better for me to just say, honestly, I just missed it. It was more like one of those, like, my brain turned off.
Two people.
I literally felt like I passed out for a second. Dude, running in 2 hours of sleep, definitely not recommended. Is that better than raiding now? It's pretty good in, like, a lot of the fights. I still feel like it all depends on the fight, right? If it's a pure single target encounter, I think Subtlety, Outlaw, and Sass are fairly close with Sass ahead of others. If it's a cleave fight, Outlaw, easily. A lot of these fights are cleave fights. Subtlety is a good alternative, but Subtlety where it's really, really good in is being able to burst for a ton of damage every, like, minute or so. Lots of high damage output every minute. For RASZAGETH specifically, when we get, like, a big buff with RASZAGETH and she has a big shield that you gotta burst through, Subtlety is really good for that. So for this fight specifically, Subtlety is fantastic. Assassination can be played really well at just more boss damage in general. And pretty decent, like, burst, but only once every 2 minutes with Deathmark, where Subtlety has a burst every minute, which lines up with that phase perfectly. It all depends, right? I think even Outlaw, like, has gotten parses in this fight too. Like, all specs can do this fight. It just all depends. And if you're trying to really min-max it, a lot of guilds have the rogues on sub just so they can get past that shield easily. So that's why we're playing sub on this one. Not because it's necessarily like good for every part of the fight, but it is good in some fights, and this one is definitely one of the better ones. Ninja mistake, someone make support and trade, honestly. I mean, my mistake was just like my brain stopped working. But it was at the end of the day like me missing the port. But no, I don't disagree with you on that one. There it was just like, it was just much easier to say I made a mistake with the gate than just like explaining like brain just shut off. I literally felt like I passed out for a second too. That's so much harder to explain though.
Work spots.
Sorry, I was taking a nap. Huh? Yeah, basically.
For pushback.
Is it breaking?
Touch breath. Comes out.
You like him out slap so hard? Really? You build for which class? I mean like 1007 build. I guess it all depends on the build, yeah?
Breath.
Depends what build. Depends what build, depends for what.
Gateway.
After this I'm just gonna have to res to repair my gear. Okay, this is the gate. Rain, please don't fail me now.
Defenses. Clear these quick. We have bombs and breath. Bombs out. Dodge breath. Mid. Baiting circles, then we're going into push. Leave the middle open. Get in.
That's the cloak strat, I believe. No, it's just double shadow step strat.
Left. Bombs out.
I don't have sprint for this at
Spark
all.
spots.
Oh,
Sparks on the outside.
yeah, not a
Stay
best
alive.
spark position. That'll work.
Breath.
I guess it works.
Okay, for pushback.
Just really hate that whole like how it had me go left.
Keep pumping.
Oh god. I'm probably dead. Oh yeah.
Breath.
Oh! I didn't know I could get knocked off here.
Bombs out. Need to push in 20 seconds.
I didn't know you could get knocked off over here. Well then. I guess it makes sense, right? Currently Guardian raise build, hitting 60k raise on all targets. That seems really good. Can imagine raiding with a little sleep and then Mythic Razza as well, Giga Chad. It's just Razza, we've been doing this one on subtlety for a couple of polls now. So I feel like I'm just gonna get into muscle memory at that point. But yeah. For Sparks.
Remember, quick movement when you get over there.
Sides.
Save me.
Oh, I just realized why I did out last images out. It's embarrassing. What happened? What'd you do? What did you do?
Feels like we're taking way more fucking damage than we have been on the first 2 minutes.
Alright, we'll release just so we can go repair our gear. It's all kinds of disheveled. Oh,
That pole looks like somebody with Spark kind of overlapped a group of people and kind of got the ball just got there.
I do want to give Guardian Raise a try though. I've heard that they keep fixing it over and over, and maybe now it's like really, really good.
To clarify, Lurson, Euro, Jash, Dox, Ivan, You guys are all on the right side during sparks, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Zox, you are too?
The one I got was on the left. But I've only got a 1-1.
Where's your spark spot?
Right under the boss.
Yeah.
Right chain. Val. Cause he's on the right side, you gotta side left.
And that can happen if
I know,
people
I know.
get it.
Yeah, but if Zox is middle, having closer towards the actual middle, then I know it's RNG, but I'm just trying to fix any kind of problem.
Oh, the one key binds? Is that it?
That was just coming back from his bomb and kind of overlapped us there.
Just don't get in at that point and just call it out. It better.
He was close, but yeah.
I don't think we got to Spark there, did we?
Make sure everybody's in the right spots. I've been a couple.
No, we didn't get hit by Spark, so that was a fine. It's just the winds.
Pretty overlap.
Izzo, Red, myself.
Did I to that?
Like I said, I moved him down lower, so hopefully he'll get right bomb when he's assigned a bomb.
Did I kill people? It looked like he fell off. This one may be volatile current, but that's RASZAGETH? Volatile current. I might be Spark actually. Yeah, so then I might have killed him. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on, chat. So basically there, I'm usually on the right hand side of the boss. I was put on the left hand side for like one of the sparks. We drop these sparks on top of each other just so we can eliminate them very quickly. Dispel, CC, interrupts, anything gets rid of them, but you gotta get rid of them a couple of times. They're pretty like, they really don't, they like to, they love to stick around. I got bomb on the left, so I'm going left, and then I got a spark right after. I'm like, I guess I'm kind of screwed. Just didn't have much mobility to work with there. And I guess I put the spark on top of others. I try not to put it right on top of people, but I try to put it close enough where like maybe crowd control will be able to like get it as well. Because a lot of our classes will just throw out like a bunch of AoE CC to deal with those things very quickly. So try to be very as tactful as I could with it. But I might have missed my positionals. Let's try not to.
Don't. Breath. Spark spots. Back coming. Breath.
I love the mobility of sub though. That shadow step with the vanish combo. Oh, so good. It is pretty consistent too.
Touch breath. Push back 2. Gateway into spark spots.
This one's a big gate play.
Spots.
Shadow step.
Defensives. Get bombs and breath. Bombs out. Breath. Mid left. Bait circles on the ground. Wait.
This one's double shadow step.
Get in.
Double step play here. All about timing.
Breath.
Did we not get a spiral there?
We did.
We did.
It was a little slow, but it went all.
So, get him up. Buff them. Spark spots and bomb sparks on the outside.
The fuck is this?
So these. Touch breath. Right. Push back 4, get in.
This one we cloak.
Wow, this is good.
Didn't go anywhere.
Shard.
Super nice.
Dodge breath. Bombs out.
And then we should be able to push here, hopefully.
Hello. Be careful.
We're careful. And then maybe we can see the intermission.
Breath coming. What's this? Pushback coming. Push now.
Oh, we beat it. We beat it. Nice. We did do it, chat. Hey, let's go. We did it. Hey. Okay. Intermission. Actually doing some stuff. We're on the blue side.
Going left.
Oh, this will be fun. Okay, so
I'm
we're
up
going
on the
left.
right-hand side of these ad packs on the blue side. Second, the zealot is up and blasting.
First breath.
Your side buckles.
Thing.
Not blue.
Oh, that zealot outside.
Oh yeah, that's how I gotta die quick. My god. Oh my god. He just absolutely just terrifying damage. Terrifying amount of reduction. Oh my god. The other side did not live that either. That is a lot of damage to deal with. Okay. So I think as the P1 and intermission is the hardest part. That was a lot of damage out of left field. That was so much. Oh no.
We had that in the note of the.
That was crazy. That was good. I like that. Yeah, that seemed like a lot. Oh man.
Minutes.
Oh,
You're like right. Like we barely pushed.
that was rough. I feel like if we get to see that phase more often and just figure out what the hell we do there, I think it'll be okay. So, does that mean like the ad is gonna spawn with every single new set of ads? Do I like just funnel eviscerate him down, or do I just like black powder? I don't even know. I feel like a black powder, right? I feel like that would be the pull where outlaw, cryo, cleaving things down may not be the worst idea. Blood Deacon now has a whetstone plus boon. Same with the Guardian Druid. That's huge. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's actually quite a bit. So, question about whetstone real quickly. Does whetstone like... So, the way the tool suggests... Decisive Maelstrom surrounds you, inflicting physical damage to all enemies over 4 seconds. Does that mean every enemy will take 354 damage over time? Or is it like, it's gonna do this much damage, but split amongst every enemy nearby? Like, is it a better single target trinket? Or is it just like hits everybody for that amount? Because I never figured out. Because there are some times when I'm like going in AoE, and I press the trinket, and it physically does about the same amount of damage as it does single target. Like, it doesn't feel like it does like double, triple, whatever amount of damage it does. It's about the same. I think so. The only thing I've ever noticed about it is the Blood DK talent, increased physical damage affects the trinket. Yeah, anything that buffs you buffs the trinket as well. It's one of those trinkets.
Does Red know about a halo?
Red introduced them.
I don't know if rogues or hunters are talented into their threat redirects, but for the ads, if that's possible, it's super helpful.
Euro's BM, right?
Yeah.
BM doesn't generate thread. Wait, do you even spec into Mr. Rick?
You got the full set, almost.
Can we, is it possible to hold, like, I don't know what stunned all those ads immediately, but it took them all out of get grouped up because they were just stunned all around that. I'm assuming it was brittle.
Yeah, if nothing touches those ads, they will collapse in on their primary threat target before they start casting.
I'll try this build. Let's see if this any better.
So wait, then we especially need that to happen.
Squeeze out a little bit more single target damage.
We need to wait and see which side it gets.
I had an argument with someone yesterday about the classic Darkman cards and how they don't scale. It starts calling me dumb and saying, why don't they scale then if you're so smart? LMAO. All I said back was, it's from Classic, my dude. Put them on ignore. Wait, so like, Classic Wrath Darkmoon cards. Do they scale? Do they not scale? Because I know the current ones.
I have Cap Totem.
I think it all depends.
But my Sunder's
I think the one from like BFA scaled with characters because it was like really consistent and really good even at a lower level. And apparently the one dancing, I think the new Darkmoon card dance, I think scales, but I could be wrong.
And I don't really take fall damage, so that's quite a bit of damage right there. 3 damage.
Okay.
Did you go bear form?
Like classic Darkmoon cards.
Cat.
There's like one that does 200 300 damage.
Who else is using them?
On hits.
I use
Like using those in retail or using those back in vanilla?
I forgot to fucking hit my list.
Okay.
I wonder if I can
Priest is broken.
I don't know why mine did 159.
You both running traffic? Yes, we both are. I guess technically we don't have to be both running a traffic. One of us could run numbing, but we do get separated to 2 different spots. Do you think it's better to run one numbing, one a traffic?
I don't even take fall
Because
damage,
maybe
so
a traffic, maybe one numbing against the ads may not be the worst. Maybe that's not the worst.
Oh, well, let's go.
I need to see the logs, like what do most rogues run? I think it's double a traffic though for the sides. Just because we get separated.
Yeah, noon might be the most toxic. Just exists.
You don't even play team.
He's way worse than me, bro. I don't get banned, dude. Are we all?
Oh, see, exactly.
Staff has anger problems. Bombs. Breast. Spark spots.
Spread.
Get these and then push back. 2 up. Dodge breath. Bombs out. Breath. More push back 2. This gateway into spark spots.
You will play here. Trying to make sure I'm in the center. It's all about having good ups on the bus.
Use defensives. Okay, watch along the back. Get them. Bombs out. Breath. Breath is like a hit.
I'm going to run all the way out, just run back in. Super fun, super fun, super fun. Super fun. Not much you can do about it, mechanics though. Double step play here, boys.
Breath.
Okay, we're fine. That could have been bad. That was a bad turn. Bad turn. Bad turn.
Spark spots.
That could have been real bad.
Bomb sparks on the outside.
Oh, thank goodness.
We'll have a breath. So get these quick.
Need help outside.
Mid left.
Right.
That'd be good. Get it for push.
So we cloaked this one.
Damage. Breath. Mid. Bombs go out. Careful of your low. Dodging breath. Push back 5. Pushing.
Nice, good push.
To your side.
Alright, blue side. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
happened to classic. I was thinking it would be a percentage increase. Oh, okay. Yeah. I feel like that back then they did have certain items that kind of worked like all on their own.
Use your boots.
So I can see it.
Use your boots, get your kick. Baiting. It's on red first, we're moving. So knock him.
Yo, that's fucking shit. That was going big.
Fast.
Breath incoming.
Oh, and yeah, when that breath
Ah.
happens, you move.
That was just a lot of damage
Most of
taken.
the knocks.
We just died.
And I disengaged and
It's not gonna work.
out of it time. And he
If I,
didn't knock our
Forge.
balls.
Yeah, well, they're gonna snap back if I spear, so I think they need the
Your spear do.
Yo, those are the good arcade songs, by the way, Jake. These are the good ones.
will move with us in the surgeon rooter.
Da, 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 da.
I can always get a range kick too after if we need to drag them in, but and
Yo, Pally popping out, by the
hopefully
way.
I can. If there's
Pally
two,
doing
I
work.
can double them up. They were pretty stacked there, so.
Do, 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 do,
All of
do,
them,
do,
just
do.
make them keep moving.
It's fine. Yeah.
I have AoE taunting, which has a 6-second silence, so they will be grouped up immediately. Also,
Yeah, that too. Yeah, do we have roars going on both sides at the time?
Hey, yo, Rez.
I know we've said it a million times, but I really think it's important we have everyone with the redistributor boots. If everyone for both groups gets them, then the shield breaks like insta when we get there, right? And the add spawn insta, we can kill them before breath.
I'm clouding this 410 marksman as a 338 sub rogue. Really?
5 people using.
What's the guy doing?
Crazy to me.
Why are you clowning on that guy?
It's so free to get.
I accidentally used them before full.
Like, I don't know how much absorption those ads have, but if everyone's just hitting for 80k. It's a ton.
It's a good chunk.
That'll like instantly kill the shield, right?
Mine did 157k.
Yeah, exactly. Some people's does more. So like mine, for example, was done 86 every full.
He's 43k on the boss. I'm 48 on the bosses.
We sure?
What's the man's doing?
Your side of like the log.
Well, I even on my
Click on your
details.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, even on my details, it's only showing 86k. So I don't.
No. I'm saying like when you mentioned 6 people.
No. Oh, you know what?
Let me
No,
just-
because I'm seeing Will on here, and Will's on the blue side, right?
Damage done.
Yeah.
What's the damage name on it?
Momentum redistributor.
Okay, so it looks like yeah, it's just Keith, me, Eller, Will, Clay, and Pasta are the only people using it.
That was 800k damage with those 6 people. Like, imagine.
I have it, but I just accidentally hit it pre-pull. I should have it.
Yeah, you're actually
Fat fingered, man.
kind of hard trolling if you.
I said.
That's literally something you just put on a click. You're in the air, but you're just standing there doing nothing. Just set it to where something you can just click it on your bar.
Good point. Alright, I moved it.
Put it right next to the Lux.
In your bags or something.
Clay for the first movement on.
So, if you guys missed it, the strat they're talking about is getting,
like I said, guys, I dropped
I think it's engineering on
Just
people's
this
boots.
level, just to get that. So.
Or it's like an item that you can craft from engineering back in Shadowlands. You're basically using your gravity, like when you have fall damage, you could basically redistribute the damage you would take as a fall onto nearby enemies. So you basically, like the damage you take from fall damage, you could also hit other mobs.
We can do the first heal observer.
So when you get like knocked off into the platform where the ad is, you'll take a bit of fall damage, but if you have that engineering item from Shadowlands, then you can kind of like use it to redistribute the fall damage onto the ad to break through the shield very quickly. So like everybody jumps in, the shield breaks through very quickly, ads come out immediately, and you can move stuff. So that's what they're talking about, is using that Shadowlands item to break the shield quickly. It is something I need to take a look into, because I am doing professions right now on my rogue. I feel really bad like giving up professions completely.
Several posted the video of you running off the side.
Oh yeah, I was trying something. No, they're not unfortunately.
He's still on the mortal plane.
So was it Guardian Baron during the beta? Wait, so that's what Guardian Baron was in the beta. Yeah. You remember, like, I think it was Warthros, right? I think Warthros was the one who was just like dive bombing people.
Push.
It's super fun. A tank, you'd have a lot more health, so that the fall damage is a little bit more deadly for you, just because you have a bigger health pool. It's not deadlier for you,
Bombs.
but it is deadlier for like when you use a distributor.
Use it. Dodge breath. Brain. Push back 2. Just gateway into spark spots and defensives.
Yeah, it was him. It was him. He did it on live as well, not just the beta. Did them both. It's just how he gets his kicks from. That's just how he gets his kicks.
Now we have bombs and breath. Bombs out. Dodge breath. Down mid. Watch your health. Bait circles on the ground, then we'll get in.
Bait circles to the leftish. So we can get in the middle.
Go in. Breath. Mid. Take bombs out. Get them up.
Spread.
Spark bucks. Release quick. And we're dodging breath. Stay alive is going right.
And this was a cloak strat.
Push back.
Ah, fucked. They didn't have a gate down again.
Dodge breath. Go on. Bombs out. Watch your health.
Maybe we can still push.
Watch breath.
I think it's a push. I need energy though, really badly.
Push him.
Push! Push! Yeah, baby! Good push! Let's go! First boss cloak rip, yeah. Wait, first boss you get cloak? That's not terrible. It can be good sometimes. Maybe. Sometimes it can be good.
First kick.
Alright, chat, so watch him. When they have that red under them, that's the, yeah, look at that. That's the thing.
Right.
Break their shield very, very quickly.
Side for the breath. We're waiting. Get kicks.
Push blue.
Burn. Huh? Move.
Oh, we lived that.
Pause.
Live that.
Moving now.
Here
That
we go.
shield. The second this ruiner is up, you're fucking unloading on it. Or zealot. On the zealot.
Move.
Grief it. Kill it.
Target change.
Locked up.
Yeah, that's Shattering Shroud. I wonder if it's gonna be like a Eviscerate
Second
thing.
herald is where we're gonna use our group.
Eviscerate strat maybe. Just like funnel it.
Yeah, that was better, but okay, so guys on blue,
Damn.
the idea is, especially if we get
Good.
first breath on this like that, after that first breath we move, we finish those ads off, and we basically get some light damage on the shield ad. We don't want to break it, we just want to get it low. We bait that breath, we move, we CD that ad, push through.
Okay. I
Zealot
see how it is.
spawns, we funnel all that damage.
I see how it is.
into Zealot. We have to be-
Okay, the question is now, when people are doing Zealot, do they focus it with the Eviscerates, or is it like just black powder and just like auto attacking it?
Yeah, all grief torches, evoker staffs should be get used on the
It's the second one that is the most important.
We double check a chat.
Everybody who can save stuff for that, do it.
I think on the red side that whenever we're on that second set of ads, Everyone wants to kind of be like back where we came from on that side of the ads.
Looks like secret and just black powder that guy and then torching him.
Breath was barely on top
Okay.
of us.
We didn't kill it.
Yes, it's not like big eviscerates or anything. It's just a big secret technique for those things and then just black powder for the rest of the ads. Okay, I could do that. I could probably line it up or something.
Yeah, on red and we.
It was a little bit weird though because I did feel like I was out of range of the guy with acrobatic strikes not being in.
And then we're just.
Because normally that's slotted in.
We're on a race.
But hey, chat, Prague, big Prague. Can we get a claps in chat for the Prague?
I think with the cripple.
This is good. This is good to see. This is what I really was hoping, man. Because I don't know, I was really knowing that the Hall of Fame closes this week or after this reset is a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. Just because I feel like if we just were like not re-clearing twice that we did the re-clear. I mean, we did it efficiently, but like if we just trucked this boss the entire time, every pull thrown at the boss, maybe with a bit of overtime we could have just been like at the Hall of Fame. But if we could at least like, you know, go in, figure out what we could do better, make adjustments, make every one of these pulls count, because that pull was better than the last one. If you can just make the next one better, and the next one better, and the next one better, maybe that'll feel better. Maybe that'll be good. Because I feel like a lot of the times when you're raiding, and I think everybody knows this, it's like you raid and you're just like throwing a pull in, throwing a pull in, throwing a pull in. You're not really like... You're just pulling for the sake of pulling. You're not really like adjusting or trying to make the next pull better. You're trying to like make the next pull count.
The one that says
you know?
announcer.
What do you set it?
Put it
Set it to
underneath.
load.
Set it to load in combat. Just take uncheck never.
So you'll be able to track every breath. Just adjust. So if you know it's coming and you're on the next set, that means you're probably baiting.
We should get back to raiding like I used to.
Man, you good?
No guild for to raid with? Or what happened? Or just not a lot of free time? Sometimes you get back at agency and then I fell in love with M+ more. M+ is a lot of fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like if I wasn't raiding, I probably would just be doing a ton of M+ on pushing. But M+ and raiding, it's all much easier with like somebody play with.
Like, please take some time this week and make sure, especially before tomorrow, that you watch it. It's painful to sit through all the throat clears and drinking, but you know, like the content's good.
Marsh is a gamer, dude.
Marsh is a gamer, and I'm not. His commentary and stuff is great. That was just a challenging video from an acoustic standpoint.
Dude, you taught really well.
Exactly.
Breath. Left.
Might have been a little close, sorry. I did out of breath.
That's good. Spark spots. Yeah, he probably makes some of the best guides I've seen in a long time. Pushback?
Definitely the most thorough.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, that was really bad. Okay, well, not the worst, not the worst, not the worst. Could be worse, could have been worse. Could have been worse. I missed my shadow step or vanish. Night elf. Hell yeah. Worth. Worst scuffing by uptime on the boss.
Breath. Pushback 2. It's gateway into spark spots.
Yeah, hit the wrong button.
Get these quick, and then take bombs out and dodge breath.
In the back.
Breath now. Right, good. Dodging circles on the, or we're baiting circles on the ground, then we get them for push. Just wait. Get in.
There's a double shadow step strat. Step 1, step 2. Want to have a lot of downtime. Can help it.
You're not half
There's no
health.
jump off, but there's a jump off. Two deaths.
That's unfortunate.
That was my bet. I just fucking.
I dodged into 3 like lightning.
That's
strike
okay.
buttons.
Just play with friends. We managed to time 31 season 4 OSL. Yeah, I think it's really fun. I enjoy it. Plus, also every single season, it's gonna be a whole new like set of dungeons to like challenge yourself through. I think it's really fun. And the fact that like you don't necessarily need to raid as much anymore to do well in M+, you can just push keys and stuff. I think it's awesome, man. It's just like its own bit of like content. I think it was probably one of the better ideas, in my opinion, to like separate away Mythic Plus from raids and like have it be separate, standalone endgame. Because for the longest time, you kind of had to raid to M+, and you had to kind of M+ a bit to raid to some degree. Like you needed the tier sets from raids, but you needed the trinkets from dungeons. But now you can kind of just like stick to one if you want to. Of course, raiding with tier sets is really, really good, but like you can get a couple of heroics to get you cleared up until you can start making your mythics. Season 3 may not have any dragon. I don't think they're not gonna have any Dragonflight dungeons. I don't think they're gonna do like season 1, half of them go to Dragonflight, half of them are not Dragonflight. Then the other one is gonna be half Dragonflight, half not Dragonflight. I think in season 3 they're just gonna go back to the set of dungeons we have now. They'll have the Algathars, they'll have the Vaults, they'll have the No-Goods, and they'll have the Rubies.
On Big Wigs, yes.
I think they're just gonna go back to those.
On Fireside at least.
Or maybe they'll be like half from season 1, half from season 2. And then they'll do the other half afterwards. I'm sure they'll get creative about it. Or they'll get feedback for it. It's not uncommon for them to get feedback and stuff like that. To figure out their direction. But I feel like it's been really fresh, just like not having the same set of dungeons, and I'm excited for season 2.
Breath left.
You have Mega Dungeon? Oh, true. Yeah, there probably is going to be a DF Mega Dungeon. I wonder what they're going to do. I wonder if they're going to have it in 9.1. Because they already did kind of spoil that there's going to be a Neltharion themed underground patch for Dragonflight. Kind of sort of spoiled it already.
Respect 2.
By leaking like the name of the patch.
Spots.
I mean, they already told us before, like, through a data miner, like, yeah, we're going underground. They make it pretty obvious.
Spots, this is defensive. Get these quick, then we're getting bombs and breath. Bombs out. Breath mid. Good. Baiting circles, and we're getting it. Just wait. Get in.
This one is a double shadow step mode.
Breath.
Nice.
Mid. Get up. Bombs are going out. Get to spark spots, and then bomb sparks are on the outside. Just clean, watch your health. Breath, mid. Buff him. Get in for push.
Is that the shadow strat?
Breath.
That might have not been the right shot for me there. I cloaked that. I'm not sure that was supposed to be my cloak on that one. Maybe it was. But then it's kind of lining up. I think it was the cloak strat actually.
Watch breath.
Sorry, I'm just so out of it.
Try to push.
What's up, Dave? David? Yo, David, I got you in a sec, my man. Give me a sec.
Push. East gateway. Alright, go to your sides.
Oh. Oh no, the flip herself there. No. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. That's a go again angle.
Try to aim for the blue side.
Definitely go again angle.
Flash speed.
Breath incoming. Target you.
Nice. At least I got guzzle the guy once. Have a question. I transferred my character to another account. I still get the pet, but I can't find my elite outfit, neither my gladiator trial. I got my chain mount. Are your accounts connected? So do you have, if your accounts are connected, then I think they do share all of those rewards. But you may need to connect your accounts. I don't think it costs anything to connect an account. But you transfer from one account to another, I think they have to be connected accounts in order to be able to like share any of the rewards that one account or the other might have collected. So if you transfer a character from one account to the next for whatever reason, I think you also need to make sure that they're connected as well. The Natharian Spire or the Deathwing's Lab would be a cool mega dungeon. I think it probably is gonna be like a Natharian style like lab or something. I think that'd be likely what we'll have. Probably get the Murazond. Honestly, I'm hoping Murazond is like a 2-boss raid. I'm hoping it'll be like a really like a quick 2-boss, 3-boss raid, like a smaller one. I'm hoping that's what we got with Murazond. Well, the Murazond timey-wimey dungeon would be awesome. But then hopefully we'll get some kind of like a Natharian like experimentation creature that we have to invade as we're trying to get into like Natharian's secrets. Break it through with the Drakthir maybe. I think it could be a storyline. PvP content, keep it up, boss. Thanks so much, David. Appreciate you, my guy. After this bowl, I'll probably go into Hearth and go get a consumable. I'm running out of potions.
I can probably play Gamba too. For like just going
Just need versatility ones.
we won't need my AoE.
I just have Legion to point out with a new dungeon every patch. True, I'm okay with that. Jake, what if they did do that? A new dungeon?
Mostly
Then you can have season 3 with some new dungeons.
Things the whole
So refreshing to get a new dungeon. It was really cool, wasn't it? I think they wouldn't necessarily need to do that with the way the dungeons are rotating, for Mythic Pluses at least. But I would love it. I don't think they necessarily need to do it, but I would love it.
Yeah, it's kind of the same deal for me.
the spark spots. I'm getting PI. Respect points.
The dwarves in the bag, dude.
This is Spark. Let's go again.
Please use your mic.
We go again.
Get it.
For
those bomb sparks?
Yep.
Ooh. You guys think that they're gonna do any other reworks for classes? Like, you know how we have like a big set of like paladin stuff on the rise? Could I get a resummon real quick when you get a chance? Alrighty. Oh, I said, could I get a resummon real quick? Is my mic working on OBS or Discord? I feel like my mic is probably doing some weird stuff on Discord. Because it's not really, Discord doesn't really like give me a lot of good feedback of like whether the mic is working well or not.
That time?
The extra sparks are back up.
Thank you. Consumables. Flasks. And I need the versatility ones. I'm surprised Rogue runs versatility flasks. I was thinking like maybe we would end up running something else entirely. I mean, sub-rogue. Like I knew versatility was good for Outlaw. Yeah, for SDK, Affliction Warlock got a weird feeling in Mystery War getting big changes. I think Mystery War for the most part is fine. I think it does have a bit more of an identity now. Now that it has embraced that whole Night Fae playstyle. But like I feel like Affliction Warlock, I could see them being maybe redesigned a little bit. Frost Death, I could see him like... I don't think they need to do much more Frost DK, but it would be nice if they were to just like figure out what they want to do with their identity. As like, okay, do they want it to be like a dual wielder? Do they want it to be a single-handed, you know, dual wielder or two-handed playstyle? It's just because right now it feels like you either like dual wield and go into breath, or you go single-handed and you go into obliterate. But what if you could go dual wield into breath, right? It's like that kind of thing. It just feels like, okay, depending on the weapon or choice you're playing, it's like, well, I wanted a PvE, so I have to play breath. You kind of don't really have much of a choice, you know?
Alright, meet. Get some intermission reps.
Need help? Just be calm. Call for it.
Oh yeah, not having that extra yard range on the rogue definitely does feel noticeable. Definitely feels noticeable now. This bull in particular.
Left.
Can we make the boss see through?
Spark spots. Check coming. Clear these. Breath. Good. Take bombs out. Get your health. Breath. Get it for pushback. 2. This one is gateway.
It's the gate.
Spark spots. Defensive.
Spread.
There it is quick. And we're doing bombs and breath. Bombs out. Dodge breath. Get your health. Bait circles, and we'll get in. Get in.
Double step strat. Prolong it as best I can. Sprint in. Hell yeah. We are in. And we get a Grief Torch value. Ah, one more Shadow Strike.
And bomb sparks on the outside. Buffers. Stay alive.
Forward back right.
Breath. Respect 4.
Probably shouldn't have wasted my energy potion. How I did, but it works out. For the most part, it's okay.
Mark, he needs mage buff, please.
Oh, hi, it's super blurry.
So. What's your health? We have breath coming. Let's try to push. Respect coming. Pump, pump, pump. Healers too.
Nice.
Go to your sides.
Well done.
Get your kicks
Oh.
and the prio target damage.
We'll try to see if we can get the prior target here.
Big first.
Like the fact that pressing seed on anything below 8 targets on a DPS loss is absolutely insane to me. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not ideal. I don't disagree.
Stack tight on his backside, max melee range. Breath on red. Move, move, move.
Moving. Hold. Light damage on this shield. Light damage. Finish these ads. No, not grief that shield. You just fly.
Light damage on the shield. Grief. Hit her with a big grief. Well, I did a 16 temple turned to an 18 AA. That's pretty good, Lex. That's not a bad kid this week. Well, never mind. Maybe like the first phase with like the first part with the all these vines. Maybe that's gonna be a little bit weird.
Send everyone to one side.
Yeah, that's awesome, Lex. Happy for you, my guy. That's a good key, I think. It's generally pretty fun. A lot of people enjoy it. They just didn't do away with the Rapture for Affliction, to be honest. Go back to how it was in Legion and BFA. I do think they need to make that spec really heavy on damage over time. Like, that needs to be a priority. I know that they're, like, super not into, like, making a class super big on damage over time stuff, but like make UA a good portion of your damage, just like a strong dot.
Red side.
Or give it like a way where you can like maintain UA to be like super strong through drain, right? You drain to build up the damage of UA and just like constant maintenance playstyle. But yeah, I would love for it to be like very heavy on damage over time. Like you put dots and that's it. You're just mostly doing a good portion of your damage. I know they're trying to like give it like a lot more of an active playstyle, give it like a filler. But yeah,
everyone else needs to
I don't know how they go about doing it now. Like I guess you could just remove like all this malefic rapture, crank up the damage of dots. It's just the thing the spec is gonna scale out of control if they did that. So we'd have to like have a difficult time tuning it. Like when they give it like an active ability, something to spend your soul shards on. Or you mean like, or would they go back to like spamming UAs for soul shards? Because they didn't really like stacking multiple UAs on things. I didn't think that was a good move either. I kind of like just a plain UA. It's very rare to say this, but Affliction Warlock is 100% the spec in BFA of all the X-Specs than it is in DF, LMAO. In BFA? What was it like in BFA? Wasn't it like multiple times it stacked over and over? I do remember people struggling with it in PvP though. It was a little bit rough. Just stacking your ways multiple times over was not great.
Still the biggest clump of players. So.
Do you feel like this week so Michael Bay week a Mythic Plus? Lots of burning? Yeah, bursting explosions, man. It is Michael Bay week. It really is, you're right. I never thought about it. Definitely Michael Bay week.
Both sides.
Yes.
Being spark spots.
Spread.
Get in for push. Kick the last one. Breath. Soon. Big bombs out.
I should try to see if I can get on that dome a little quicker.
Breath. Left mid. We're getting in for push. Gateway into spark spots with defensives.
That was probably was a gate strat, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a gate strat. 100% was a gate strat, and I missed it. But it's okay. I can do gate next one.
For these bombs go out. Dodge breath. Breath right. Buff them. We're dodging circles first, then we get in for push. Get in.
I'm offline.
That's a gate.
Watch it fall, boys.
Breath. Mid. Bombs out. Get into spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. Watch your health. half. Watch.
Breath incoming.
Breath mid. Push back 4.
Summoner cloak.
Get in.
So you don't want to go anywhere. Ignore it.
Breath.
Breath incoming.
Breath left. Big bombs out.
May not have the damage to break it here.
Need to
We'll
pump
try.
damage hard. Dodge breath, and then we push me to do a lot of damage.
Him back online.
No, no. Yo. Okay, push. Push, push, push.
Push the ball. Okay. No.
Oh, oh no. If you were infinite, if you were just infinite stacking you away, but at least you did damage with this amazing dot. I guess so. I don't know. I do like how they try to go back to like normal UA. I do miss like when you just throw up UA and that was like it. You did UA. But I wonder if they could ever like go back to like the original like spec, you know? Because they did used to do stuff with it. I don't know exactly what, but they did used to do stuff with it for like a while. Like, what am I trying to say? They used to do the whole like, look what you play. I played UA, you applied all your dots, and that was really it. Like, you maintain hunt, and it was it. It was that simple. Even what Lishka Afflicts is better than DF. Man, just killing it, man. Just butchered the boy. I don't know, like, what was it? What do you do with it in Wrath? Like, just put up dots and that's it, right? You just don't think about it. Just put up dots. Yeah, I think they might just have to go back to the playstyle. Honestly, I love Wrath Affliction without memeing. I miss the Wrath Affliction log when you popped Soul Burn, State of Corruption. Oh, I don't even know what that did. Interaction, I have no idea. I know the Soul Burn was pretty big back then, though. Soul Burn, Soul Swap.
Just release when you die.
I think we'd copy at some point. We'll copy stuff. It is full dodge, spam, shadow bullets, execution, and spam drain zone. Yeah, like what if they just brought it back to like that? I just don't think a lot of people really enjoy the shot. Like basically do that, but then take away Malefic Rapture out of the equation. Just bring back some damage to the dots themselves. Put corruption, dot, and everything, then see burst. Because I wonder if they could just increase the damage of UA, right, to make up the difference of Rapture, buff the damage of corruption and agony a bit, and maybe give like agony and corruption maybe like some scaling, like deals reduced damage beyond a set amount of targets, so then it doesn't scale out of control. Like it's weird to give a dot reduced damage beyond a certain amount of targets, but like let's say the damage scales. Like at 5 targets it's full, but at more targets you're adding, the damages get slightly less, so then you kind of like don't scale ridiculously hard in AoE. If they could do something like that and just make it a dot based spec, I feel like it'll make it easy, but I don't know. Well, won't be the worst thing, you know. I kind of like this Night Elf appearance though. Put a corruption dot on everything and you see burst.
That does not work.
Messed up my opener entirely. Hope it doesn't scuff me too hard.
So. What? These and then push back 1.
That scuffed my opener so hard.
Bombs out.
What an outlaw! It's just really good for this fight. Subtlety. But also, there's a RASZAGETH P2 shield thing where you gotta break through the shield. So for the sake of like consistency, I'm subtlety for this one.
Breath.
Just to make sure once we get to that shield, we'll be using subs burst damage to deal with that shield easily. Hopefully, once we get there. I would love to play some Outlaw for this fight, man. I would love to.
Gateway into Spark
Maybe like
spots.
after a couple of pulls, I'll maybe try Outlaw. I need to see like how Outlaw plays it, but the DPS check at the very beginning here is pretty strict.
Incentives.
So I don't want to be trolling us like as we're
There it
trying
is
to hit the
quick, and
DPS
now we
check.
get Bombs and breath. Bombs out.
That makes any
Breath
sense.
Now, mid, left. Buff him.
6 is a double step
Battle shot.
strat.
Push back 3. We're baiting.
I think it is.
Get in.
Like a double step.
It goes out. Get into spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. Watch breath. Mid. Up the dam. We push back. Dodge breath. Mid. Bombs out. Breath, then push. Right? Keep pushing. Push back coming, need push.
Trying to stab it. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. There you go, you big girl. Did you miss some on a stagger? Not necessarily, nah. It wasn't fun farm. It wasn't really fun farming for it, but like the damage was just like it wasn't super interactive. It was just extra raw damage.
Right damage.
Like it was kind of alright. But no, I wouldn't say I miss it necessarily.
Be on his ass, max range.
Moving. Finish these ads here, we're pausing. Kill this, sell it.
Finish. Move.
Ah, just a lot of damage taken. Ah, man. I do want to play some Out of Christie. I think maybe tonight I'm just gonna focus in. What's the day? Wednesday? Tonight I'm just gonna focus in on subtlety. Just to make sure we get the damage checks right. I may try some Outlaw like tomorrow. Like off stream or something. But tonight I think I'm just gonna focus in. Just to make sure it pulls it consistent. For this fight, you do have a phase where RASZAGETH buffs everybody with a positive and negative charges. You do a lot of damage during that phase. And you also need to break through his shield. Subtlety just has a lot of burst damage, like on-demand burst damage. So during that phase, you get the most amount of burst to break through his shield fairly quickly. That's why a lot of people play subtlety for this fight. Although there are logs playing Outlaw, there are logs playing Assassination, so it may not be the worst just like try some stuff. Try a couple of goes. But I'll probably try some tomorrow, like if we're really just like stuck in P1 intermission. Just trying it.
Just heal absorb, that bug, there's always a decision.
Okay, wait till Friday. Private server I play on is making
I was
no
supposed to
versus take a
interrupt, got
proper
stuck in the back.
take it spec. But you still have the Demon Hunter kit in the Rathalicious client? Really? Demon Hunter kit, huh?
Should be able to do.
Interesting.
He should be doing his mass grip on the first set.
Okay. But I mean, if they really wanted just to use like, you know, Demon Hunter kit, they could just use Vengeance, right? Just make Vengeance. Basically just do the whole Vengeance playstyle. Just whenever he has a Warlock, you transform Metamorphosis, you just get Cheer. One of your abilities becomes Demon Spikes. Soul Carve. That's it. You can take.
Do you have a infernal for like every ad pack, or are you just doing it on the first one?
Not Destro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh, okay. I don't know who's stunning over there. Then.
Infernal?
I'm gonna save my cap for the second set of ads.
What is he on about? They made their own Demon Hunter with the cast spec. And the spec that turns into more than just one demon. Oh, okay, okay.
Chaos Nova?
I mean, I guess like
It could be.
I guess
I don't
current
know.
Demon Hunter has 2 demon forms, right? There's a tank demon
The
form
only
and
other thing I
Havoc
see are,
one.
like Sweet.
So I guess it's technically like 2 different ones. Because it's functioned a little
I don't really
differently.
see anything else on the ads on
Right?
the crowd controls, so
Or does
it's one of those.
I feel like that kind of counts.
It's
Well, that's
literally
pretty cool.
you,
I think it did say though. I think it did tell me like I think it said like Shivara or like a spider demon or whatever.
Chaos Nova.
So, like a feral form. They're basically like a druid form. You said I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. You just use your meta there, and I'll save my cap. I think we're overlapping.
Yeah, but then that doesn't feel like a demon hunter. It's more like a modified druid. But I guess it's one way of looking at it.
On the breath is, I mean, it's nice to have, but
In a
just
way.
on the breath.
Yeah, it just minimizes the amount of kicks you need, right? All the DPS on the shield down.
5, 4, 3,
Snark.
2,
Stop being toxic in DMs.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Breath.
What?
Spark spots.
Brief torch value. Brief torch value.
These
Kind of toxic, but it is good torch value.
Head up gate build.
breath.
Shit has command of pro, dude.
Bombs out.
Big fire. Big reefers. Some of bleed is gone. Trolling.
Breath. Push back 2. Gateway into spark spots.
Oh wait. Yeah, I was supposed to do the gate. Oh, that's fine. It's not the worst. It's not the worst trolling play.
Get these.
It's a casual trolling play.
Bombs out. And then breath. Careful. Breath right. Baiting circles
Sit
on
to
the
the side, yeah?
ground. We're getting-
Yeah, bait, bait, bait.
Get in.
Do. This is the one where I use the gate.
Breath.
Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been fun.
Oh. Okay. Take those out. Spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. What's your health?
breath incoming.
Breath.
Arms
Right.
on the left. Good.
Push back 4. Keep pumping.
That's the one we cloak.
Dodge breath. Take bombs out.
Sorry, chat. Literally, boss's wings in my face the entire fight. Hope you guys don't mind it too much. I'll try to put myself behind the boss when I can, but I do have to literally sit on the side at times.
Push back 5. We need to push.
Can we do it? Kill it. You push it. Oh god. Oh no. No. I just need a little bit more damage there. That's all we need. Just a hair bit more damage. That's all we need.
It's just 30 deaths.
Wait, can Spirit Link kill ya?
Target change.
What the? Yes, this guy got killed by Spirit Link. Pro, what happened? Yeah, Pro straight up got killed by Spirit Link. Oh no. I feel like Demon Hunters need to have a thing with Draxthir God and DF being able to use Demon form to fly. Oh, I don't know. I feel like flying should be a Draxthir only thing. You know, I feel like that just... Because if both of them could fly, like, maybe, like, after the end of the expansion, like, they teach Demon Hunters to fly. But I never really thought of Demon Hunters, like, literally flying around. You almost never really see it. Like Illidan doesn't really just like fly around on the regular, right? He's not really a fairy. So I can kind of see like they're maybe using wings. Like I think it'd be cool if maybe they could use an attack like where they had an empowerment mechanic where they could use the wings to propel themselves for like a really extra high jumps, so they can really get around places. I think that would be really cool. But in terms of like, I don't really see them flying. You know what I mean? Druids can fly though first. True. True. But like Dragonfly, you know, Dragon Ride.
With a backpack full of dildos and Bud Light.
It's like Druid forms last time I read into it.
Yeah,
I had a casting spec already. It's a lower canonically, one agility casting kick double yet. An agility cast, I don't think it's gonna happen. Paladins are getting heroic leap. I know, dude. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. I am excited. Paladin is looking amazing right now, and they also got a lot more other talents too.
Shit. Out here in Missouri, you can get that shit anytime, I swear to God. The motherfucker showing up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Dropping shit off.
Sorry we missed you. Yeah, no shit.
Bottom Super Jumbo Demon Hunter? Yeah, kind of like that. But like an empowerment mechanic where they can use the wings to like propel themselves upwards. I think it'd be kind of cool looking. Because again, like Demon Hunters, I don't really see them flying around like a fairy. You know? But using wings to like gain more agility to flap your wings kind of. So you can close the gap. Like I think that's kind of viable. Or at least I think it's believable.
These, and then we push one and back left, left, left. Dodge breath.
Because they did say that they may include empowerment mechanics to other classes as well. So I thought that maybe that would be like the way to like introduce an empowerment mechanic for Demon Hunters. It doesn't have to be like an ability for like damage or anything. I mean, it could be. They could like combine it so that it's a empowerment mechanic that functions very, very differently though. Mobility empowerment.
Spots. Get these, and then we have bombs and breath. Bombs out. Dodge breath mid.
Song? I can get you that in a bit, my guy.
Circles first, then we get in. Get in.
I have to do my step strat here.
Breath. Pops out. He needs the poker pup. He needs it. Get to spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. Off health, be careful. Dodge breath, mid. Push back 4, keep pumping.
There we go, my guy.
Same spot.
Because then I'm gonna have to position here to do the mechanic. That's the mix though.
Breath.
That should be the song we're currently listening to.
Take bombs out. I need to keep pumping. Those buttons are. Push coming. Yes. Do it, do it, do it.
Be prepared to
I have to do everything. Oh god. Oh man.
Sides.
Oh, a lot of us died. Okay. Jump off.
Quick question. On the 4th knockback.
That's killing us, man. My damage is ass in this fight.
Off of that, because I'm getting pushed a lot further after I use my movement than I was earlier in the night.
Like, do we have any movement running?
Damn, Rez is already out there. It's true, true. That's literally what happens, dude. Wait, you could probably even make a weak aura too. You know the like fart with reverb sound that if you ever watch like any kind of meme compilation videos, there's a good chance I heard it before. But like a fart with a reverb. Imagine getting a weak aura every time the boss does that. It's just a fart reverb every single time. You can literally do that. Fart incoming, exactly. That's so good. That's funny. Alright, chat. So far we've been like on the boss for we got about an hour and a half, man. That is a long time to be doing this boss. Oh, an entire hour.
I'm hunting out.
Did I summon for bear, please?
I think about it, the empowerment spells are easier to make for Demon Hunter than Invoker. Are they? But hold on, what makes you say that? Because I don't really know why. Why would it be difficult for any other class? I mean, I guess like melee, like a warrior would be kind of like, you know, like what are you gonna do? Standstill while charging up like a big slam? I mean, that could be a thing, right? Maybe they're gonna do like a really like big cleave, but you gotta like really charge up and then just swing. That could be the play. Oh. I don't hear any more Primal Chaos. Okay. Apparently I'm out of Primal Chaos. That's a first. No Primal Chaos. Yep, about five uses. Huh. What did I craft? Where I no longer have Primal Chaos. I only have like 3. Huh. That's awkward. But now there's a WoW Grandma that rest of heals as well. WoW Grandma? Dude, I've seen WoW Grandma before, yeah. The rest of heals so well. Is that the same WoW Grandma that streams? Is it the one we're talking about? You have to have them in bags. I do have them in the, I think I carry all of them with me, Felipe. I don't think I have any in the bank. I think at some point I realized that I just need to carry all of them. Yeah, I don't think I have any in the bank. I think I carry all of them with me. So I know I have a lot of my alts. I guess worst to worst, I could go buy myself potions just to make sure that I can at least keep pulling. Let's do that. Like, let me go. Oh, no, mind. Yeah, overtime hours fun. Oh, you're still in the are you still in the office, Matux? Are you still in? There's no way, dude. There's no way. It's 10 PM where I'm at. What? Crazy. Better be worth your time then. How you doing, by the way, my guy? I missed ya. Yo, you should have been in that key that we did. We did a Shadow Priest, popping off, man.
Both sides.
Doing such a good job. Finished 7:30. Oh, okay, yeah. So now you just kick back, chillax, enjoy yourself, have some fun, yeah.
Leave even on heroic if it's not Dragonflight sides. Depends on where the water is going.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Ah, I messed up my go. Yeah, wow. That was actually a big scuff. I scuffed on my Grief Torch and everything. Actually 0 damage right now. That was real bad.
Dodge breath. Go to spark spots.
Or apparently I didn't. Apparently I didn't scuff my Grief Torch. Or not as bad as I thought I did.
Tease. Push back. There's one left. Dodge breath.
So I'm like a hunter. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Hope you get the old loot, my guy.
It's out.
Do you need anything from there? You got your bow and everything, right?
Buff him. Dodge breath. Fort and mark. The spark spots.
Spread.
Defensives. Bombs out. Dodge breath. Breath mid.
Check it off, Kirog. Get it, my guy. That's crazy how a hunter is like so auto attack heavy. But that's kind of neat.
Get in.
Double shadow step this.
Take bombs out. Keep pumping. Get to spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. Breath. Push back 4. A lot of damage, just like before.
There's one where we just cloak it and ignore it.
Breath.
Big griefer.
Mid. Bombs out. These torches. Breath. Need to push.
Give me whatever damage you got. There we go. Nice. Yeah, you just can't really hold back CDs as much as you're like, oh, but I want to hold them and save them for the next platform when there's going to be a lot of ads. You can't do that. Literally can't. A bunch of open lock as a crowned. Spiteful, Ring of a Cry. Yeah, hopefully get it.
Backside.
Hope you get it, my guy. That'd be insane.
Use your boots.
That'd be actually insane luck. Or
Backside
skill.
melee range. Tight. Down.
First on us, moving.
Target you.
Finish these off. We have breath coming. Move. Get the kicks. You can go. Red's coming.
Looks like that other side died. Big on Forge.
Oh, the Zealot is cryo, guys.
Oh yeah, red's
Go,
fucked.
go back for the ads.
Ah, I died. What are we doing okay for a second? Rage. Rage. I can't believe I'm out of Primal Chaoses, man. That's insane. I just need more Primal Chaos. I keep doing I do all the endgame activities too, so I'm surprised I ran out of Primal Chaos. I haven't even transferred any Primal Chaos over either. But I guess I've been crafting stuff. I did craft some pants. Oh no, not pants. Those boots or something? Offhand 2 weeks late. Unforge. Is it at least a good offhand? What item was that thing? What are we looking at here? Wait, could somebody trade me some potions of power if they use their primal chaos? Is that a thing?
If anyone's below half health and a bomb is about to explode, you gotta do something.
Bro, to haste mass, trash for Destro? Oh no. Wait, what stats do you need for Destro? Is it like, crit Versa? There's no way, right? Probably haste crit. If I had to guess.
Zuckles, you didn't even DM. I was talking about me 20 seconds.
Bombs out. Breath. Spark spots. He's quick and look. Dodge breath.
The triple stat, so dumb. Crit haste mastery?
Bombs out.
Oh, okay, okay. That wasn't that far off.
Breath. Pushback 2.
Wait, you're like evenly a triple on the stats?
Gateway into spark spots with defensives.
It's not the worst then, is it?
To your spots.
At least some stats.
I'm gonna be way back.
Watch Nalas.
Way back.
Get these. Take bombs out and watch breath.
Oh god, that's a weird spot.
Watch your health. Butthole puckering. Bait these circles and then get in for push. Alright, get in. Should be okay.
It's a double step strat, yeah? I think it is.
Breath.
What was it?
Well, breath. That's the dam right there. Bombs out. Get to spark spots. Bomb sparks are on the outside.
I feel when I can't tell which phase we're in. Or which breath we're in.
Get into a push. Stone. Stay alive.
Oh, sparks? Nah, not happening. Not with these sparks, bro. Not with these spark damage. Yeah, no way. It's like a soul frost mage. If you had like 3 stats instead of 2, it's hard to hit. Yeah, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true. That is true. That's a good way of putting it. Come back to lock 410 decided to get whetstone and boon tilted class. Yo, that's a good whetstone. That's a good boon though. That's pretty good. Hey, that's fantastic. Are you right? What kind of gens are you running on that thing? Haste mastery? Looks like haste master. Crazy. Oh, and Frost Mage goes crit mastery now. I'm so confused. I think it's because like you can play into glacial spikes a bit better, or your spikes in general. Mastery just became a lot better because of your spikes. They're more consistent because you can proc them more evenly with flurries and glay. There's also other ways to proc icicles too with like lances. So you just proc and mastery a lot more often, so it's just consistently sees more play. Crit though, so you can get the crit value because you have like crit modifiers, so you can basically get a guaranteed crit chance. But it's weird not going haste heavy on those guys. Hey bud, what's up, Custom? How do you like the patch? I like it a lot. Great for Legion, but don't implement the DCD into the game. Yeah, they've been really going back with a lot of those. Ice Lance is the highest damage. Ice Lance? Ice Lance really? What about Glacial? Is nobody playing Glacial? It's just Lances? Because Lances are really good, and Lances can proc Icicles too, so I guess that's why Mastery is good. What's up, Zero Cool? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, Chrissy, I've been having a lot of fun, man. After like what Legion, GCD, BFA stuff, Dragonflight has been a lot of fun. You missed. That means you missed out. BFA, not the most renowned expansion ever, and you missed out SL. Honestly, if you enjoyed Legion, I think you would enjoy DF, especially if you didn't really like the whole like AP and legendaries and bar power stuff. This one is as fun as Legion, just no borrowed powers. GCD discussion, my favorite. Wait, what? What do you mean? You mean with ice lances and stuff? What do you mean? Alrighty, boys.
I got
Do
you.
do 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 do.
Focus up.
Skip my go. Honestly, I feel like I scuff every one of my goes. So like, it just have a go. Dal had a go. Yeah, but he scuffed it. Yeah, that's his goes. That's just how it goes.
Spark spots.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I just dragoned through the breath.
For push. Breath. You need buffs. Take bombs out.
Just reset it.
Come on, I got big value on that Grief Torch. Big Griefer value. Look at my potion, man. Big potion value gone. No, just the spicy GCD change when I was like, yeah, GCD changes. Yeah, they've been really pulling back on those ever since. They've a lot of the GCD stuff, like they're fine. BFA Twilight Devastation cure my problems. Yeah. TDs, man. TDs is super fun. But yeah, if you like Legion, and I feel like in DF and over the last like what SL even, they pulled back on a lot of the GCD stuff. Like classes feel pretty good to play. I don't think, are there any awkward GCD like abilities right now? I feel like there's shield of vengeance for paladins, and then don't have auto bubble anymore. So you do have to spend a GCD for to bubble, but I think it's about it. Oh no. I guess you do need to use like GCD to heal yourself as a bear druid. Well, the protection warrior doesn't have any GCD on like mitigation. I really think they might want to change that. This person isn't on GCD. Yeah, even VE is no longer on GCD, which is really nice.
I think we'd be out of healers by now.
You just go on a different.
There's also pruned a lot of the cooldowns too. Paladin I think is the only class that has a lot of GCDs right now. Just like when it comes to like trying to make some damage happen.
You listen. You come back on a Evoker.
Selly's dying inside. No.
Not like this. Not like this.
Bombs out. Dodge breath. Get to spark spots. Get these and we have pushback. Breath. Bombs go out. Watch your health. It's coming. Left mid. Get in for push. This will be gateway into spark spots.
It's gonna be one far in the back, like green.
Defensives. Bombs out. Watch breath. Breath is left. Watch your health. Bait, and then we're getting for push.
Bait.
Get in. Watch
Have
your
a
feet.
step strat.
Breath. Mid.
Fine.
Take bombs out. Get to spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. Touch breath. Right.
Song, fog.
Push back. Keep pumping. Doing okay. Breath. Mid left. Take those out.
Sucks.
Touch breath. Left. Buff him.
Try to see if we can push the boss.
Right now.
One more secret technique. Yeah, that's all I could do. You gotta commit cooldowns. It sucks. It feels like it's just low value.
Bait breath. Tight.
Yeah, I know you're.
Something about here. Maybe.
So your fingers are moving fast as fuck right now.
But DK could be very clunky too fast. Sure.
Get the kicks. Moving quick on the breath, so. Baiting, get the kick. Swap to your main ad. It's on blue. Oh, it's on red? What? Yeah, it's going to blue right now.
Am I red?
That's red.
Oh.
We gotta change something with interrupts or stuns on blue side.
Oh yeah, I am blue. Yeah, I'm red. That's my fault. Okay. I could adjust.
What's up?
You got speed totem?
Phase in on that first one. That second one's supposed to be a roar.
I got one more good potion, and then I gotta use my own one little dinky potion, and then I got nothing. I'm not sure if going potion, no potion is a good idea here.
So
I may need to swap.
Happened on that blue side again. One of the guys that were casting got stuck in the back.
By the way, you can move a boon form as a DK with Death Advance up. You can't move in boon form. Wait. I think that's normal, right? I think it's pretty normal. It's like rootsy in place.
Don't even knock on that one. We just get them grouped.
It's not that it roots it. I think it kind of like disables your ability to like move places. Doesn't it? I may be wrong on that.
Be reliable.
Okay, so I'll need to watch out for like getting that ad because I've been missing that kick, I guess.
I like it. A super big rush, just you guys get unlucky.
Because normally the things kind of get moved with us,
back in, finish
and then
them,
just melt.
back to the next step.
I'll just try to see if I can pay attention to the one that gets marked. Full immobilization, but Death Advance has a stops all force movement effect. So I don't think it actually like force mobilization. I don't think it's a root. I think it literally disables your ability to move forward, backwards, left, right. So it's not that it's
as the breath coming, not stun them.
It is not that it's what's it?
Did I get an earlier roar? Is that possible? Like, can I get the first one?
I'm trying to say. It's not a rooting effect. It's an effect that disables your movement. Which, if it disables your movement, it isn't something you can like immobilize out of with Death Advance, because it's not a root you're countering. It's just a lack of movement that you're trying to counter. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I think that's how the ability works, because of the way it's coded. I think it just disables your movement. It doesn't root you, actual root you. Otherwise, you'll be able to like hit somebody with a hand of freedom, but they'll be able to scoot around. But I think it plays differently.
But only if she starts on our side.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. I can do that. Blue side. Yeah, I got you. I can do that.
It makes sense. Funny interaction. Yeah, yeah. I think they coded it on purpose just so you couldn't like get out of it.
Oh, my button is updating something.
Oh.
League of Legends overrating.
Back man.
Mate, it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's still in luck. Y'all can never hit the male panda.
Here, dude, I'll get male panda. The male dwarf right now is just pretty S tier, but
No, it's stop or nothing.
Yeah, we pick the male panda.
I wouldn't do it, but I freak red out when I'm not careful.
I freak myself out when I'm not embarrassed.
This mog is ridiculous on a cow.
What the?
no.
I got female panda today.
Oh, this is
what the
cursed,
hell?
dude. Male gnome. I'm cursed.
Frosty kissed me.
Trolls, yeah.
Wrong game.
So bald.
Yeah, if you're gonna be playing a caster class, Trolls is kind of insane.
Tank top on.
They kept nerfing that racial multiple times over. Or they did a while back. Just because it's so good and still continues to be good.
Oh, no, dude, that's too much.
You have no idea how powerful my punches are.
Exactly, dude. Your hand is bigger than my shoulder.
You could not shoot that bow anymore.
Well, we wait on Nala. Kenvil Gaming is at 20% on turn.
As an orc, you get attack power, but as a melee, but intellect as a caster. Because like it is like 600%. I think it's because of the way that it scales. I don't think they really use spell power in that same way.
17%.
Like technical spell power does have scaling, but I think of the way it's like scales very, very differently.
Oh, they got a res up. They got a res up. 15%. Are you dead?
Sure, Steph, but Nick is also topping
Sweet.
for like a quantum one.
Big tank soak.
I think the way that changes, like the way attack power scales and intellect scales, is just very, very different.
We got 5 down, 13%.
I think it's because at some point they made melee all scale with attack power, but spell power was not the same or not universal.
I can't see on Blazing.
If that makes any sense.
I thought it's at 140 at least.
Tank soak number 27 on Blazing. Oh, they're living 10%. 10%. They're only on Fury stack 10, dudes. They got this. They gotta get this.
Watching someone else stream.
Dude, we're like 20 something when we kill this bitch.
These guys just blast.
Watch another guild doing.
8%.
Diurna.
It's over.
This
It's
a
over,
wipe.
dude.
Boom.
Different egg combo than us, that's why.
No.
I have the race focus tank, so I like this.
But your bar, I thought it was gonna nerf after last night. He watched the whole thing.
That's all most of these.
Shooting fire, dude.
Yeah.
You ready now?
It's like a 2-minute cooldown, so it lines up together with all the other 2 minutes pretty well.
His heart rate wasn't high enough, that's why they wiped. It should be in the 160s at least.
Imagine the orc racial on a paladin. Just even more damage on top of damage. Line up insanely well.
Love that. 116, too low. He doesn't want it. True.
Oh,
Did you get a demon strike?
bombs go out. Watching breath. Mid. Those spark spots. Get these and we have pushback. Touch breath. Go again. Take bombs out. Sure, above 50. Watching your breath. Get in for pushback 2. This gateway into spark spots. Two spots. defensives. Get these quick, and then taking bombs out with breath. Bombs out. Dodge breath, right. Huge. Baiting circles, then we're getting in.
That was a double step strat.
Everyone lives. Dodging breath.
Oh god, I hate that. When it turns you around like this.
Bombs go
Worst.
out.
The worst.
Watch your health. Get into spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. If you need help, call for it. Also need to breath right.
Hit now out, please.
Respect 4, get in. Toughen this. Dodge breath. Mid. Bombs out. Watch your health, it's gonna hurt. Push. Wait, breath.
Oh, okay. Those dance just wasted. But at least our damage was a lot better. And that's me without potions. No. Wait, that was my last potion. Alright, so that's gonna be my last good potion. Then I have a bad one, and then I got no potions for an hour. I'll just go buy a bunch.
First breath. Get the interrupts. Focus prio at. It's on red first. We're moving. This is gonna be a stun on red.
Which one of these is X? Hold on. Okay, there's X. Okay, that was weird. Getting marked all weird. Ah, we're dead.
I'm literally not fast.
Oh, I need to make sure it doesn't mark. It's not marking well.
I move like it, so I'm pretty
DBM.
sure I just stick around this path. But...
Maybe it's like my end, it's marking something.
That, Will mentioned earlier, something breath announced, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay. Me personally, 5 seconds before the cast is supposed to happen, I'm already gone. So do that. Don't just make sure you're DPSing the Herald.
Not marking anybody, not marking anybody.
5 seconds before the cast finishes, I'm already gone.
Not marking anybody.
Move straight instead of strafing. I think I was running at like an angle, so I might have been out if I was just.
Not marking anybody, not marking anybody. Is that everything?
Split rush as fast as roar.
40%, but I have my 60% move speed going there too.
Okay.
Still didn't get out.
Okay, it doesn't look like I'm marking anybody. At least I hope I'm not. Oh, what's up, Strap? How you doing, my man? Hope you having good, my guy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, my man? Loved by the Mount community. Yeah, I got the
What was that?
Mount.
Chest and chain you can do?
I think you can do like
Yodi and string. Speed.
You can do bracers and
Oh man, my eyes are just burning.
You can get like 15 minutes speed.
I think I'm hitting my limit here, chat.
In every single one of those slots.
Should have leech in here. No, everybody should have leech.
Do we have like defensives that people
Boys.
can use when that first one comes out?
Don't
First one comes out.
try to be proactive and productive on 2 hours of sleep. Hey?
Yeah,
I love how as soon as my mix is gone,
Put allocated there because we have 3 healers on that.
I like how as soon as my mix is gone, it just switches to Witcher music.
It's like 5 mil healing.
Been listening to a lot of Witcher music recently. Special water on your eyes and twisting nipples. That probably would do it. That would wake you up.
I mean, you need to, yeah.
Especially the second part. I did that too, honestly. Like before this stream, I splashed water in my eyes, fueled myself full of coffee, everything I could. I had a big project I had to work on last night, and then this morning I had to be awake for the internet technician to come in because we're having internet issues. So we're getting like our stuff swapped out and changing the setup. So we basically have 2 lines instead of 1, 2 internet lines but no TV, just to make it easier. Because we got me and my twin both stream. the YouTube stuff, all that. So just makes it easier.
Can you pre-immune?
Alrighty.
Yep.
I got my one consumable. That's the last one. Let's go buy one from the AH, which I probably would have to. As I'm out of Primal Chaos. Literally out of Primal Chaos. Literally have to go farm Primal Chaos or transfer from my alts. Is a black post in a while? A list? What do you mean? What kind of list are you talking about? Like a blue post? Like a new one? Like a new set of changes? There is some for 10.07. We took a look at that earlier today. They got some Pally stuff. They got some Frost DK stuff. Pally does have big updates coming up very, very soon, but not yet. If that's what you meant. So we took a look at the new zone, Forbidden Reach, and the vault thing and the ring.
Step 2, gateway into Sparks box.
Okay, that's really bad. I guess it's one way to do it. Not how I wanted to do it, but it's okay. That works.
Release quick.
People saying you can
bombs out.
You can heal
Dodge breath, left
listing.
mid.
You can't heal. I don't know what that means.
8 circles on the ground, and then we get.
I don't really know what that means.
Get in. You know, we're trolling.
Yeah, you're good. I'll probably give it a second. Maybe my brain will just end up churning something out together.
Big bombs out. Watch your health. If you're half, you need to do something. Be in spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. Breath left. Switch back forward. Breath, mid. Let's go out. Breath.
No breath.
Push.
Whatever.
CCC.
I probably could have saved my CDs then.
You're tracking the absorb blue.
Phase change.
Go. What's up, Philip? What's up, my guy? Dude, we're gonna try. We're gonna
First
try.
breath is coming in 5. Baiting. Breath is coming in 2. 1. It's on red. Move. Stun them.
Big damage to this guy.
We baited that one in front of us.
Oop, we got freedom storm bolts, man.
Target change.
What the hell? Okay. Didn't we kill those things? Didn't they die at some point? I thought they died. I swear to God, I thought they died. I saw them disappear.
Having enough interrupt.
Second one going off almost
Definitely not enough for Skull. It's not dying. I mean, I'm getting it, but then one is going off, and then I'm getting the next one. So it's like, since it's not dying, we need another one.
Let's add another person to that one.
I thought they died. Is this second one spawned in? Or is it the same ones? Because I was on the ad, and I was just kind of moving with it. But maybe like... Okay. This is definitely not a great fight to do it with 2 hours of sleep. I need to peel my eyes open for that one. Noobs like maybe an ad. Don't know, but
kick on Skull.
an add-on. An add-on. Oh, okay. Hold on. People saying you can't heal blacklisted. Little blacklist noobs like maybe an ad. I don't know about. By the way, not me. an add-on to blacklist healing noobs. I don't think there's an add-on that does that. I'd be very surprised if there is one.
What happened there on the red side was like our biggest bump was on the wrong side of that set.
But yeah,
so
that'll be interesting if there is one an add-on like that. I think you just stun them again and again. So just a stun lock. So I'm on the kick rotation and I kicked the first cast. I believe I kicked the first cast, right?
Going too early. Like maybe they went with the blue side's timer instead of the red side timer for breath.
Yeah, like there was a kick from me, and then I guess it's like.
Because Mem had mentioned that like in 5 seconds he
Yeah.
was heading out, which is fine if it's the red side.
There is?
but I
Is
think
there
he
really
saw
an
the blue side's
add-on?
timer and started going
The
in
blacklist
instead of
from
waiting
healing
for
somebody?
the
No way. Well, you make this sound
Like, when the
stupid.
breath
No,
was
no, no,
happening,
no,
I
that's not what I'm trying to
one of the
do.
only people still standing on the
Strap
right side
baby,
of
I'm
the
not trying to do that.
path
I'm not trying. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, I
I
was standing
promise
over
you.
there, I just ran
I promise.
because I knew
I promise. I'm trying to literally understand. Is wait.
Yeah, there was no shot. We were gonna go
Is there-
going clockwise.
Hold on, Zero Cool. Maybe you could explain. Is there an actual an add-on
Sure enough,
with a
everyone
blacklist
clockwise
noobs? Maybe an add-on I don't know
Lock, let me
about.
know when you're ready.
Haven't had to do minimum feature dungeons a week. Made me executive distance to level up to take classes. It's been quite hard. Yeah, it seems quite a bit. I can link you the add-on. Is there really an add-on for it? There's no way. Yo, post it in Discord. Post it in Disc. I'm interested. I'm interested. If there's an actual add-on for that, who the hell made it? And what is it supposed to do? Is it a weak aura? There's no way. Post it in Discord? I'm interested.
Dodging breath.
I am curious. I want to know what this is. That's the first time I'm hearing something like this. Oh god.
One.
Personal blacklist? What is that? No way. What is that? Add on the personal blacklist.
Bombs go out.
No way, man.
Zero. Breath. Push back 2.
Never heard of it. I don't like that. I'll peep in a second. Oh god. That works.
Your spots. It's personal.
I'll speak you for a second.
Clear these, then take
Kinda
bombs
scary.
out. Dodge breath. Breath mid. Careful, careful.
But in general, because the grids that could add people to it, all
Bang
kick them and
circles,
stuff.
we're getting it.
Really? They'll just auto kick them. No way. Alright. Interesting. The map has just become a lot more interesting then.
Breath. Out. Works.
Breath incoming.
One more left. Left. Yeah.
Push button.
Let's go down.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah.
You got big distance over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Breath incoming.
Okay, hold on. Let me look this thing up, dude. Yeah, personal blacklist by Xylons. Gives the possibility to have your own personal blacklist. Oh. Tired of dealing with undesirable pugs? Have you ever wanted to join a Keystone only to have a DPS leave halfway through the dungeon? Find yourself wishing you could avoid toxic people in battlegrounds? Then the add-on is perfect solution for you. Personal blacklist is a lightweight add-on that gives you the ability to store information about players you no longer wish to play with. In just a few clicks, you find a player blacklist along with a generic category and the reason you wish to avoid them. You'll be immediately notified whenever they join a group, you're in. Additionally, if a player is in a blacklist, there's information about their entry in the player's tooltip. Alert system, chat filter. Yeah, wow. Localization options, blacklisted backups, export. What the? Entire guilds, entire realms. What? You can blacklist entire realms? That's coming up apparently. And there's like 5 contributors. Wow. Okay.
Smart enough.
Well, there it is. All right. Wow, there is an add-on like that. Personal blacklist. Yeah, there is. Add, not add-on. Yeah. Okay. An ad? Oh, okay. I mean, like an ad is on a blacklist, maybe. Maybe. Maybe just Ragnarok. Really. Briefing, like on raids and dungeons, stealing loot and stuff. Also, add-ons, loaded flags that call people out directly. Links the Discord thread and the reports to the server. They're proof behind it. Really. Oh, okay. There's an add-on on a classic server. Once you're playing with somebody who's been flagged. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so there's a personal blacklist. What if there was one that's not just an add-on for like a personal blacklist, but like a global blacklist, right? Imagine if there's like a global blacklist that has a database of player names. And if, let's say like you had a bad experience with a tank who leaves early, and you add their name to the list, and everybody else using the add-on will be notified when they get that tank in their groups. They'll be like, oh, this guy listed a lot for leaving groups. Nah, we'll get another tank. What if? Oh, that'd be weird, man. Imagine making like a list of WoW database of players. That'd be so weird. I mean, I guess it would be kind of helpful too, from regard of like, it doesn't want people that are going to scuff your key, people that leave early, people that rage in your groups, but like, I feel like that could be easily abused. Like the sanguine, does the affix itself? I guess that could work, yeah. Blacklist and sanguine entirely. Whole entire affix gone.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed existing, because now you're gone. Now you're banned. That's funny.
Yes, you are.
In the Sparks box. Respect. But
this boss is going to move.
Breath.
Oh god. You know how else is gonna move? Mem, straight to heaven.
Your health. Watching breath. Good. Back to 2. Gateway into Spark Spots. These, then we bombs out. Dodging breath. Breath right. Careful. Baiting circles on the ground, then we get in for push. Get in. Dodging breath.
Oh, that was gonna be bad. That was gonna be a bad move right there. Oh.
Bombs out.
Okay, of course. Making me run away. Run away.
Spark spots.
The worst part is.
Bomb sparks.
Oh, that is so toxic. Okay, we got it. That was toxic though. That was toxic.
Respect 4. Pump in. Breath. Left mid. Breath coming, we need to push. Dodge this, pump.
Trying to pump. Okay, that's about as best I can do here. Maybe we get the push. Yeah, we did it. Felt bad that I had to commit a secret technique for that one because it literally just hit the boss while he's immune. But whatever. No bueno, those who play blacklisted for you being 6th. Yeah, maybe. Nice. So, why do you get ahead of me, man? Hope you're having a good one. Now that you're just too toxic, it's just affect your IO. I think to some degree, I think it'd be interesting if it did affect your IO. If you're like early lever or whatever. It definitely would be interesting.
Be stack tight.
Okay, I got my ad here. Right, kick the ad. We're good. Ad is still alive. I'm checking the ad. It is still alive. Ad is still alive. Ad is not dead completely. Okay, I guess the ad is dead now. Did I do it right? Did I do a good job? I think I did a good job.
Holding.
Hopefully I did okay. We're
Get some
holding.
damage on the shield. Don't break it. Moving. Funnel into shield. Big zealot damage.
Get ready. Red move. Interrupt.
Okay, so that ad died really quickly. Okay, that worked out.
We weren't even close that time.
Alright, we did pretty good on our end. Blue did pretty good. Blue went pretty good. Sorta.
Every time red side, it's the same kind of bait, right? It's gonna be like on the right side of the ad group.
Yeah, if we're ahead,
Yeah.
then yes. If I don't know what happened on that one, but it almost felt like we should have just waited and then moved.
Yeah.
Is there like a... I mean, I know this is like a heroic mechanic, but like, do you have to rush through that phase? Or is it just getting through alive?
If you're too slow, you're gonna get...
Server called Sanguino, I swear. I've never played with a good Notox player from there. A server called Sanguino. Oh, really? When you said Sanguino, I was thinking like Sanguine, like the affix. Not even joking.
I got you.
Huh. Sanguino. Okay. I'll be the first time I heard it server. Oh, nice. 5th saved? Hell yeah.
Our side. Well, he's on the red side usually.
Those were wall torches? Is that for first or second?
I'll have to check logs to see the
Okay, so we are going to be changing it
Oh my damn it.
to torches on the second blue ad. So the first blue ad, I don't torch. I torch it at the very, very end.
So that breath, the first one was on blue.
Yeah, it wasn't on.
It's not popping up.
So I did get my ad twice the first time. And then I stunned it afterwards with a cheap shot. I don't know what we're doing for kicks afterwards. It's like a huge jewel. Oh, okay. Alright, gang. Back at it. This one is going to be the pull. The good pull. The big one. It's getting better? I think the pulls are getting better, yeah. Definitely. Pulls are getting a lot better. Did you check the Twitch names maybe?
Oh. Breath. Left. Go to spark locations. Back coming.
This one's a Vanish strat. And then Steppy.
Breath. Big bombs out.
They did a better job of repositioning there, honestly.
Breath. Pushback 2. This is gateway.
This one is gate. Honestly, this one I feel like is easier as a step strat. But the gate step is also good too.
personals. Get these, and then bombs are going out, and we're dodging breath. Breath now, mid. Baiting, and then can for pushback. Wait. Get in. 2 feet.
Double step on this one.
Good. Breath coming.
Oh, I got better at that one. Catching myself, like, and readjusting a little bit is a little bit of a play.
I'll go far.
Spark spots. Bomb sparks on the outside. If you are low, be careful. Breath. Die. Push back 4.
Listen to my cloak.
Breath. Mid. Keep pumping. New bombs. Breath, and we're pushing.
Do I need to press dance? No, I don't. Hell yeah, I think managing there just for next to Shadow Strike helped a little bit. Of course I get hit. Dumb.
First breath. It's coming in 5. Call the side is off.
Blue first.
Get these.
Staying here.
Now.
Are we just all dead on red?
Oh, we need fucking stuns on those ads after.
Getting built down there. That's our stun we missed.
We died because our ad blew up. Our fire ad. Ever the over effect of it, I'm pretty sure.
No port chat to get more consumables because I'm out of potions. And I feel like I'm gonna get like yelled at if I don't get them. I mean, it looks like we're beating the phase, but I feel like I'm just gonna get yelled at anyway for just not having potions. Because we did have a, what is it, a cauldron, but I had no chaos.
Spirit beast and then fucking despawn it and pull out a cunning pepper speed.
Hey, can I get a summon again real quick? I'm just gonna go get potions. Just because I'm gonna get complained at. It's gonna be, I feel like I'm gonna get complained at for like, oh my god, you're holding everybody else. Like, oh, I know. I gotta get more chaos transfer maybe from my ult or something.
Loggers going right now?
I am. I can upload it after raid.
Okay. Mem is just not picking up a lot of the stuff that's going on our side.
Alright, what is that potion again?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like his logs just aren't
Consumable potion. Potion of power. I don't need the most expensive ones either, do I? Yeah, no. I can get some of these. But I have a potion than no potion.
Let me know when you're ready, Dalaran. Keep
Summon me now. I guess I'm gonna try just my macro. Or do I just click it? I don't even know. I guess I just macro. It's not a fleeting potion of power, it is a elemental potion of power.
Ooh, what are you even drinking? Is that an energy drink I see?
Potion of power?
His
Oh.
heart rate's gonna go up to
Little
190.
bit. Okay.
The competitive title on his channel, dude. Yeah.
Plays inspected for the KO.
Is Blazing an old god, dude? I think he might be.
Okay, we're good. At least I hope we are. I'm gonna hope that the potion actually gets used on its own, just because normally I have a macro for a dance.
Get the drama comms.
In the middle of your pull, Nick was fucking mad.
Shall we go?
Correct.
You ready, man? I heard you were peeing.
Is that who was raging about
You're a rat. Yes, I'm ready.
The wildfire.
Yeah, about fucking time, man, Mark.
Yo, I'm about to fucking lose my bladder.
Old age to do it.
Take a piss, man!
I just did.
Another!
5 pounds lighter.
5 pounds of piss?
Figure it out.
Shit.
Okay, it's working good.
Well, that's gonna be my new details name. What, 5 pounds of piss?
Yeah.
Down.
Wait, how do you...
Better blur.
Dodge
what do you
breath.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to do at least one more Shadow Strike.
Spark spots. Ready for pushback.
Let me Shadow Step or Vanish Strat it, and then step afterwards.
Breath.
God, it's like a dance at this point, man. It's like a dance.
Bombs go out.
Ooh, I like the eviscerate animation for Jonai. It's pretty unique. It has this like a little spinny to it. I'll show you guys in a second.
Breath.
Want to get a better angle. The Corruption's the same as everybody.
Back 2.
Look at this. It does like a little spin.
Gateway into spark spots.
The wing blocked me. Oh my god. Bird blocked.
Spots. Personals. Get these. Take bombs out. Watch breath.
Breath incoming.
Breath left again.
I'll try to see if I can point
Waiting
that to you guys in a bit
pumping,
here.
and we'll get in for
Okay.
push.
That. You see it? Like this is like spin. This kind of spin. It looks so good. It's so smooth. That's a double dance, double step strat here. We step. We step again. Touch
Mid.
breath.
Taking bombs out.
Oh, this is a
I messed up.
fine
That
banger.
was, oh, that was so awful. There goes my grief torch.
Spark spots. Bomb
Good
sparks on the
grief
outside.
value. Big grief value.
One back right. Got it.
Breath mid. Getting for push. Does he have a res? Watch breath. Comes out. Okay.
A lot of people dead. I don't know if we make it here. I think we try. Maybe we do it.
Push it, push it, push it.
Ah. Oh.
That's so toxic.
Oh man, we can't have deaths like that. We just cannot have deaths like that, I guess. That's rough. That is rough.
Big grief torch value.
Big grief for value, yep.
You guys are so small.
Massive grief value. Do, 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 do.
So we've got a lot.
Oh, me sad for 21, 22.
Yes.
Wait, why are you sad for 21, 22?
How can we help you guys to where this isn't continuing to happen?
What are you... Chat, baby, what do you keep posting in the chat and deleting? What is this?
That time I was just spamming Dream Breath and it just didn't go off because when you're getting pushed back, if you get out of range of the max range of the cast, it canceled it. So
Oh shit, did you not hear me?
Have the game be not shit? I
Yes,
don't know.
it is a weird interaction with my demonic circle where the last 2 pulls, it is not fucking activating, and I'm like,
I have
hitting
faith.
it
This is the
same
one.
spot,
Resolve.
same
I
place
believe.
every single pull.
I believe. I actually been enjoying this fight a lot. It's not super fun to doing this part over and over and over, but in general, I enjoy this fight. I think it's really good.
Just so that when we get to the middle of the
I like it a
platform,
bunches.
we just pray to God that on the second button push.
That's where I've been hitting it. I've been hitting mine in the middle of the platform, not even
No,
at the
I've been waiting till max range at the gate. But same thing as him, it's weird. Sometimes I push it and it just doesn't go off, and I'm definitely in range. So, I don't know.
It's a 40-yard range. It's not like the range is short. So, yeah.
That's such a delay. Number, sorry. All good.
Sometimes I do get
Yeah, you're
TCP
fine.
locked, and that's just my own shit play.
All
Shouldn't be a
good,
problem
all
going forward,
good.
hopefully.
Appreciate you guys for being here, by the way. You guys are hanging out with me during my madness days. I mean, I did not get barely any sleep last night, so today I've just been super dazed, man. Dazed, confused. It's just been weird. And I want to originally get some work done tonight, man, but I don't know now. I don't know if I'll be able to. I appreciate you guys for being here, by the way. Hope everybody's having a good one.
If it's not down or you're out of range, it goes green if it's ready, and then it shows the CD. I don't know if it'll like reset.
I already have a background for it, so I just...
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. It
That's
will
good
light
work.
up when I'm hitting it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you
And
guys.
if there was a way that could tell you, like, how can you add a number for how many yards away you are?
There might be a way to do that.
I'm exhausted though.
It's not that
Fun work?
messy.
Oh yeah.
But
No,
it
for sure,
does
for sure, for sure.
Take into consideration
The boss has been really fun. I do want to try this boss at some point as a outlaw.
Yeah.
I just don't know like if it'll just end up scuffing our push, because right now we're really cutting it close with the P1 push. So I don't really know if I were to go like outlaw. Is it going to be worse or better or what?
Won't completely fix your problem, but might help.
Yeah, I mean, I've added it. We'll see.
I'm gonna have to report that commentator. Alright. Let's fucking do it, Booker T. Washington.
Once it's alive, it dies.
Yeah. Just don't die and just don't die and you live.
Roll out. Roger breath. Mid. Spark spots. Pop these, then we push.
Spanish strat. We step right afterwards.
Big breath, left.
To the side, collapse down the middle. Definitely be trying to collapse down the middle a lot better than I do normally.
Catching breath. Left again. Push back 2. This is gateway into spark spots. Are you okay? In your spots with personals. Clear these quick. It's bombs out. Dodging breath.
One car.
Breath mid. Not die.
Big Dodgers.
8 circles on the outside, then we get into the middle. 8. Get in.
What is this, double step? I'm literally just trying to like say out loud exactly what I'm doing.
Breath.
Oh! The boss turned at the last second. And I stepped right on the platform. That's super fun.
Some sparks on the outside.
Super fun.
Breath.
I'm really good at this video game chat.
Left Dow.
Really good at this one.
4 and Evoker. Breath. Right.
I don't know why I went a long way.
Let's go out. We're pumping. Watch your health. Yeah. Dodge breath. Right again.
So about the push.
Push. Get your sides. Flip in your chairs. Let's do this.
Knocking back. Phase change.
Stay on the back. Breath coming in 4 seconds. Red first. Move, move, move. Flame shield.
So the first one, we're not torching this one. We're torching the next one. And take Zed. Basic invasion.
Fucking.
That's unfortunate.
blasted.
Glory inbound, Mythic. Yes, it is Mythic. Glory, yeah, I was hoping. I was hoping.
As DPS on that guy.
The Frostforge Zealot.
But on
I hope.
side.
I am. I'm hitting him.
Whatever his name is.
Frostforge Zealot. Yeah, I'm the only one really hitting him really hard. All right.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
We got meta to roll in there. We have prime wave going into him.
Uh.
Second set. I just think it comes down to how fast we break the shield on that. The faster we break the shield, the faster the ads spawn, and the faster we can hit him.
Okay, yeah, Will is now asking me if I'm tricking him or not. My brain's just working at half capacity. I'll try pay attention to it. Yeah, we gotta figure out what we do there. So there we got
before we got out of intermission.
there it's basically very similar to heroic during that intermission. You kill the ad, you break the shield, he summons a bunch of casters and vanguards, and now there's like an extra enemy, an extra mob. You got a fiery one on the fire side, frosty one on the frost side, and they just do a ton of damage. I think fire one just does like blast and damage to frontal in the fire side, while frost like does this AoE that does a bunch of frost damage and has like a healing dampening mechanic or healing necrotic effect, like prevents healing to those allies for a bit. Just really nasty. You gotta be focused down as soon as possible.
Searching Runers, the big storm one. Yeah, searching Runers.
Because on red side, you should have warrior all CDs, meta. I don't know if we have. We don't have a staff, so it's fine.
If we don't get the first breath, that ad won't be a problem. We had the first breath, so we had to move and we lost uptime.
Yeah, I get that, but regardless, it has to die before we even move. So
Will, on blue side, are you gripping on the first kick every time?
What are some of the tips to help increase DPS in general? As like a class, like for any class, I would think it depends. Like, I think it also about playing to your strengths. I think playing to your strengths is like very important. So like if you're a class that's all about cooldown based, saving your cooldowns for like when a bunch of ads come out may not be a bad idea because you'll get more value. Or if you're a class that has like big cooldown reduction on abilities, using cooldowns as soon as possible is advised. It really depends on like your playstyle and playing to your strengths of what your class can do. Playing to your strengths and trying to create as much value from the way that your class is designed. So like mages, for example, they do a lot of damage every minute with combustion if they have cooldown reduction on it. That means they usually try to, let's say, get like a bunch of damage inside of that window. They'll save that cooldown for a little bit just to get more value, like, you know, the fighting 2 mobs versus like fighting 10 mobs. 2 mobs you're fighting, you'll just hold your cooldowns. 10 mobs, that's where you're gonna get the most value. And it's all about trying to find as much value from your class.
Shadow Fury while planted.
Subtlety, for example, is like you want to put stuff on cooldown as soon as possible. But there are like certain ads that are, let's say, high priority, or like maybe they take more damage during a certain phase. You will hold your cooldowns for those, but for the most part, it's better for you just to send it as soon as possible. Assassination, on the other hand, with Deathmark, you'll probably hold your cooldowns because it's a 2-minute cooldown. You can't send it nearly as often, so you'll try to squeeze out as much value as you can from that class, for example. So that's what it comes out to, just explain to your strengths, explain to what your class is, but that becomes like a little more complex because every class is different.
On our side, I'm pretty sure.
Is it talent column points like a discover, or is it just like one way? A talent column points like a website where you can find column points? There is. It's called Subcreation. I click the link to Subcreation. It shows you a bunch of builds that everybody else is running, and you can figure out like what talent combinations people are running for like raiding or mythic pluses. I'll get it for you in just a second here, once we're done with the poll, or if I die. Oh, wow, develop read Wowhead. Oh no, they read all the, they read everything. Like based on like their feedback from like some of this stuff. They read Reddit, they read forums, they read Wowhead, they read everything. Yeah, they definitely clued in. Like a lot of the developers, like for classes, even started hanging out in the class discords, which is where a lot of that theory crafting comes from. That's where a lot of the guides, like that go to Wowhead, that go to Ice Veins. That's where the people that make those guides hang out in. So they're more in tune with the communities, I think, than ever before. Where in like Shadowlands, for example, it came out that it was like a lot of the devs and the community, like theory crafters, were kind of like clashing with one another and opposing one another pretty badly. They've been a lot more in tune with the community this expansion cycle, it feels like.
Spots. Personals. Get these, take bombs out, and watch breath. Breath is mid. Bait circles, and we get in for push. Get in.
Double step on this one.
Breath.
And sprint just to make sure we can position a little bit better. In a weird spot.
Bombs out.
Big damage, hopefully.
Close.
Feign they just take no damage from the ads, because these things do AoE damage, but we get to reduce it heavily.
That's right. He's 4 and Evoker. Get in. Dodging breath. Mid left.
So we don't want to give the next wing, so I'm just gonna vanish and ambush, just so we can get a bit more damage on the boss.
Watch your health.
I'm trying to get him to like 65ish or so. Just do one more breath and then we're gonna be in trouble.
Dodging breath. I need to push.
Do I need to dance here? I think I will. I'll dance anyway. Just in case. Push, good. Alright, cool. Push the boss. Wish I didn't have to burn my dance there, but that's okay. I was wondering, was gonna back up Vladiki Chris Master to Sage Crit. I think haste is a lot better. We can actually take a look at it for the post. I can share on the subcreation website, like where you can see those kind of things. So you can actually see what stats people run, and we can figure it out together.
Breath. Breath is in 5. Get your kicks. Breath red. Move. Stun. Stuns. Go back onto the other ads.
Okay, this one is the one where we just kind of send grief torches on this guy. Full guzzle, full grief torch value.
Over here has to be dead before the cast goes on.
breath did we get this done?
Ah, okay.
Third add-on blue.
Let me show you.
We will call it there tonight, friends.
All right, we're calling it there.
Couple things. If you can, it's not a huge ask to get the redistributed boots. It takes 5 minutes worth of your time. It makes an enormous difference in this fight. So if you can do it, I would suggest you do it. The second thing is clearly prep in terms of preparedness of the raid team for P1 intermission is not super high at the moment. So I'm going to reiterate this again. Watch the fucking video in the last channel for the consequence. Take a look at it. He does an extraordinarily thorough job of explaining both red and blue sides. So please, God, come in tomorrow better prepared. And last but not least, P1 deaths. There are a lot of silly ones tonight. Look at your
Give me a sec. I'm just letting him
your mistakes. Come back in tomorrow.
say his
ready to
piece.
rock so we can spend the night in P2.
Okay. I think we're good. All right, so that's the important stuff out of the way. So this website is going to be sub-creation. So first things first, don't look too heavily at the whole tier system. They're not trying to rank like their favorite class from best to worst. They're just have a algorithm pick out like which classes are getting a lot of play, which classes are seeing a lot of performance increases in Mythic Pluses, which ones are seeing the most success. It just really just ranks them in popularity, right? It doesn't mean like top tier, low tier, D tier, no one plays it. That's not what you should use it for, right? So on the website, if you want to look, let's say like you're trying to figure out how to play your class. Let's say like for example, like Felipe, not sure exactly what stats he wants to play. Let's say you want to play Blood DK and you're like, okay, well I want to do Mythic Pluses. What are some of the Blood DK builds? You click on the Blood DK and it shows you some of the more popular Mythic Plus builds. There's popularity in terms of how many people are picking them up and how many people are picking them up at like difficulty. So some builds are going to be popular, but like at low difficulty, higher difficulty because they may be easier. That's like the full build at the top. These are the channels that a lot of them run, and these are the variations. You can go a bit more granular, like class stuff, spec stuff. You can see like the builds, like, okay, I want to just figure out what kind of build they run. You can pull them up on the Wowhead talents and see exactly what the builds are. Or if you want to copy them, you can copy the code and paste it in the game. You want to see maybe more detail, like exactly what they're using in order to get this info, you can go to the log itself, and the log will tell you exactly like what they did, what the roam was like, what their damage was like, what the breakdown was like. You can see a lot of like in terms of like information, exactly how they did. And it's a lot of like dance room uptime with death strikes, melee, blood bowl, bone shatter, slicing maelstrom as a trinket, fell meteor as a trinket. Really, they run meteor? No way. I guess it makes sense though, because it can work with blood DK abilities. But yeah, and here you can see like what stats they're running, what are the embellishments they're running. If you, let's say you just want to figure out what secondary stats they're running, this guy's running haste mastery. A lot of haste mastery or mastery haste. But safe to assume that maybe haste and mastery may be your best stats of the Death Knight. Mastery because you can have bigger shields and that gives you more physical damage that way. And then haste because, well, you get a lot more globals that way. So you can really get your shields back up very, very quickly. You can see which weapon they're running, what kind of second chance they're running, like ring and chance and stuff. Everything to like items, what trinkets are popular, what some of the good combos out there. Looks like a lot of them are whetstone because it's good for AoE and just good for damage in general. From the Court of Stars, and you can see like a lot of info what people are running, and it gives you like a better of an idea, like, okay, so that's what a lot of them are running. It just gives you like a spread of information. What is the site? I linked it early in the chat, but it's going to be Subcreation. You can also find the link to the website itself, Subcreation, in our Discord. If you join Discord, we have like a whole section for links and stuff. You could use that there. Again, don't look heavily at the tier ranked system. Just because you see survival at like the F tier doesn't mean that it's bad, or like a warlock. Use this to like figure out, okay, I want to play Affliction Warlock. What are the top warlocks play? What are the best warlocks play? Yes, that's off meta, but what do they play? I want to see what kind of play styles they play. Maybe you're about to run, I don't know, Halls of Valor, and you don't want to scuff it up. What are the best builds for Halls of Valor? Most popular build, how well have they done? You can see like the breakdown, you can see the spread, you can see what some of the talents they ran. That can give you an idea of where you can go with your talents as well. It's not a bad idea, honestly, to use this website. Use it for the resources of like seeing what people are running, seeing what are some of the builds out there. Use it as like a resource. Don't use it as like a, don't go please don't be surface level like, oh, okay, D tier, monk, trash. No one in my group. Okay, mage, trash. Don't want him in my group. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Because all three specs actually do pretty okay. Just the pushing is just like Arcane hasn't seen as much play, but they all do really well. I guess Haste Mastery? Yeah, Haste Mastery is pretty good for you right now. That's a pretty good ones. But that's the website. It's really, really useful. If you guys again want links to stuff like this, everything that I use for videos, for play, for anything that I use for WoW, I have them all linked in the Discord. If you guys join it, all the links are there. Everything that I use is there. I keep it updated pretty regularly, as best as I can. And if there's a new website I use, I listed there as well. I got the PvP stuff, I got the PvE stuff on there, everything. But yeah. Don't use it again as surface level, S tier, F tier, all that. Just look beyond it. Use it to learn whatever class you want to play, whatever you pick up, whatever you want to. Use it for guidance. Use it as a resource. Because it's a really good website. Like, it gives you an idea. It gives you like a starting point. And it's just like what other people are playing. It needs to be a little more detailed, but now they're a little bit more centralized. So try to usually give you like the meta builds. The more popular builds, anything that's an offshoot, they usually will avoid it. So if anything, they shouldn't steer you in the wrong direction at the very least. But yeah, generally good resource in my opinion, and they'll have a rate section too at the top. WoW Incarnates, you want to say like, oh, what a Blood DK's won talent-wise for Cura Grim Totem on like heroic. It'll give you like the parses mostly for damage. Let's say you're trying to maximize damage, you can. This is not the best for like tanks because it only shows the damage. It doesn't really show like there's no way to calculate. I guess you could calculate like healing and see which Death Knights heal themselves the most, but like yeah, it will mostly showcase you like. I guess what I would use is maybe like the overall, right? The overall 97%, because that's probably like a good mix of like defense and offensive talents. Like it has a purgatory to make sure that's like super extra healy heavy. Right? It doesn't really try to go for cheesy damage stuff. It just really tries to like... The more popular build probably plays a mixture of defense and offense. I probably would use it like that. So there's a little bit of like... context you gotta figure out for him. You know what I mean? For like which builds are gonna be the best ones. Unless you are trying to parse the most amount of damage. We can see gear again. So on the same website, you can just kind of scroll further down. You can have the tabs up here like full tree, class tree, spec tree. If you just want to see gear, you can go to gems, tier items, enchants, weapons, everything. Down to shoulders, back pieces, chest pieces. It'll give an idea of like what they're running. There's multiple ways of playing like your character. There's multiple like gear items you can run, honestly. Like some of them are gonna be weird. Like this is a Legion item, but it's a Legion item they got from a Mythic Plus. Warlord Journal item, something they got from Mythic Plus as well. So context for some of these things is just not really going to be present. Like you see in this wizard, like there's no way they're running item level 170 risk. No, they're just running the Mythic Plus version of that. But yeah, context matters. Okay, gems and chance stuff. Yeah, gems and chance up here. If you want to know like what secondary stats people are running, it'll give you a pretty good idea. Like some of them are going to maybe run different builds or different stats, and you can like check it. Let's say like you're running I don't know, rating, I don't know, marksman? I don't think they have like spreads, weird spreads on the stats, do they? Let's say marksman, you're like, alright, what stats do you run? Looks like all of them are mostly master crit, with some going crit mastery, but like for the most part, it's pretty uniform. You can see it's pretty uniform. What about shaman? So there's shamans that are running haste crit, and there's some mastery haste and haste crit. So it looks like haste crit is actually pretty popular as a build, but there are some mastery heavy builds. So like you can really see like, oh, what is he running for mastery build? What is this build? What does this do? And you can like check a look at them and maybe go to summary, people their talents. Okay, they're running like a heavy fire elemental build. Okay, cool. What about this guy running a haste heavy build? What's the difference here? You can maybe like peep their build, see what they're doing differently. This guy's running a... What looks like also same fire heavy build. What was the difference between those two? Are they the same? Yeah, for the most part they're the same, except this guy has a bit more of that echo chamber damage. Well, this guy picks up no echo chamber. I guess it depends, right? Maybe it's just a preference. Could be down to preference. Maybe one's leaning heavily into that whole master procky. Probably the primordial surge ability, so you can get a big cooldown reduction on it. Who knows? Like, they would change layout or something. They did, yeah. I have to say, could they have challenged to the other side recently? Yeah, they did change it. They changed it so that it shows like the meta talents, not all talents. Because there are some shamans that don't play like a lava build. There's some that play lightning build, but they don't play on like the like there are a few of them, so that you can't really see like all those wacky weird builds anymore. But yeah, I think at least they'll give like the most meta talents that people are playing right now. People playing currently. But right now they'll list all the talents that are like playing into Primordial Wave and Deeply Rooted. So there's a little bit less variety. But hopefully they'll expand it so there's like other builds, because there are other builds out there. But at least this website will give you like what's popular, right? What people are playing right now to make these classes work. And that can't go wrong with you. If you're trying to look for a different weird build, you definitely have to go out of your way, but otherwise it's pretty decent. At least I think so. Like, is this one a fire build? Because this has like frost stuff. Yeah, fire with like frost. Yeah, weird. This one probably feels better going this route. At least I think so. Like, maybe keeping that. Going lightning, but yeah, everybody plays it differently. Alright, gang, thank you so much for coming by. You guys are awesome. Oh, Witcher music, fantastic. Yo, thank you. You guys are wonderful. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for coming by. You guys are awesome. That's all I got. Yeah, I'm just so tired, man. I'm exhausted. I gotta get sleep. I gotta get some... Do I even get work done? I don't even know, man. I gotta get a break. I gotta get some food. That's what I need. Alright, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I gotta give myself some chaos, man. I don't even know where I'm gonna get chaos. I gotta go farm chaos. What is this? Sorry, I gotta post this for later. Alrighty, you guys take it easy. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, or maybe I'll see. Tomorrow's Thursday. I really would love to stream tomorrow and hang out with you boys, but we'll see. We'll see. Alrighty, if anything, I'll see you guys Friday though. Yeah. Alrighty, peace.